everyone. Hello all. Welcome once again to Blaine's Escape Corner, our little corner of the internet where we get together. We talk about things that escape, and today we're actually talking about real escapism. I hesitate to use the phrase, but at the end of the day, a lot of people don't think politics and drama counts as escapism, and you know what? That's okay because we got plenty of anime to talk about and plenty of waifus to chat about as well. So let's get the Onikoroshi poured into my glass very gently and carefully here. Come on. Easy. There we go. Probably should getting close to needing to cut, so maybe I need to start reducing the old sake intake every night. But we'll cross that bridge when I need to cross that bridge. Where's presentation mode? There it is. What is up, Pop? How are you doing tonight? Did you have a good Tuesday stream? Kanpai, friend. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Bump, bump. Let me open up. Open this up. Man, I'm so close to getting like that Twitch affiliate level. That'd be hilarious if without advertising my Twitch, it actually gets to the point where it starts making some money before my my YouTube channel can make money. My announcement on Discord says 9 p.m. Oh. Well, it's now p.m. So I guess we'll just give it a little. It's good enough. People know that I'm really early for the 9 p.m. show. That's what's happening. I will just quote that 7 p.m. PST actually, aka now. Fine Wednesday, DR. Fine Wednesday. Indeedly. I gotta turn my monitor up. There we go. Now I can yell at myself. That's better. Much, much better. Let's see. We're gonna jump into it, I think. Oh, I gotta pick a new. Where is the? There it is. Indeedly diddlin doodly. I see. Oh my gosh. All right, and X. There we go. Perfect. Okay. We're lined up. We're lined up. We're lined up. Let's get this done. Let's do it. Welcome to Waifu Wednesday, our top 10 list review day, wherein we look at the top 10 lists of all the different anime that are airing this season and review where they all are on the list. We will have everything from AniList, Anime Corner, and ANN for now, and we will see where it goes. Last week, it looks like Zom 100 was on the top. This week, though, week 10, we got Mushoku Tensei. Get your deeds in early, indeed. Yeah, we'll do that. Number 2, Jujutsu Kaisen. Of course. All you have to do to make Jujutsu Kaisen stay on top is have really strong curses that are, able to just destroy other people. Have to, like, slow down their punches because Gojo is using his infinity power to make it an infinite distance between them. That's all you gotta do. You give me a couple of those in an episode, that's gonna get top votes, top billing. Every single time. I'm looking ick today. What does that mean? Is my white balance off? Am I not white enough anymore? Am I blurry? Hold on. Let me unblur. There you go. Is that better? Yeah, that's all you need. Some good Mappa animation and some crazy Gojo fight scene. I think you'll be fine. My Happy Marriage. Just watched the 12th episode on this one, and I gotta say, it ends pretty well. It ends sort of as soon as they set it up last episode, you kind of knew this is where it would end up. The idea of overcoming yourself in order to then help somebody else overcome. We've seen hints to this sort of like big bad in the background that's actually manipulating things, but it almost doesn't matter at all. It's sort of it's a weird element in the show because a lot of times you add this background like these people are the people behind these incidents and they become sort of a integral part of we got to hunt down and find these people. But our main duo is just so powerful. Specifically, Magical Dream Girl is so powerful that even with their manipulation tactics, they're getting just blown up. They're getting just destroyed. So you're introduced to this like, look, there's evil behind the curtain, and then behind the curtain just explodes, and you're like, well, I guess that wasn't important. So I imagine there's more to this series that you get into sort of that political intrigue, but I kind of like it as a single season of just it doesn't matter because they're so powerful that it's not going to change anything at the end of the day. So we'll see. We'll see if they end up with a second season. Very happy with the way it ended. The intro, those first few episodes were rough. They were kind of tough to get through because you know how I am driven the nuts by the character that is unable to just say what they want, do what they want, stand up for themselves. All that kind of stuff drives me nuts. And you know, they eventually get to it. Oh, that's weird. I got a bit of a ringing in my ear. I hate when that happens. Is it iodine? Do you need more iodine when that happens, or do you have too much iodine? I always forget. Girl I Like forgot her glasses popping up into number 4. Interesting to see that here. I feel like this has been climbing lately. Did not really catch me in that first episode. I think Veritax dropped it in that first half, and yeah, just a weird one throughout. Around episode 7, I want to say, it started popping up in these polls. We'll see. We hope Blaine got in some water with soap, Mike. I got water with soap. I shower every day. I am one of the cleanest people you'll come across. Unless you come across me immediately after working outside. Then I'm probably pretty stanky. But that's okay. She's Mr. Magooing her way to the top. I didn't know you had a banana in your lunch pocket. Thank you. There you go, Bible Black. Yeah, exactly. Rent a Girlfriend Season 3. A, who's watching it? B, who's unironically enjoying it? And C, who would vote it up to rank 5? How is Rent a Girlfriend that far up on any list? There's no way that a season 3 of a show that most people just joke about the main character being a cuck should be this high on any list. That's just as inconceivable. You still take into account the studios where the anime are produced. Go Hands from Girl I Forgot Her Glasses can make some not so attaching anime. I mean, Go Hands also did Handshakers. They do some weird looking stuff, but somehow they're up there. Rent a Peak, yeah, exactly. Horimiya popping off, you know, getting their side stories in there. I could see it. I mean, the original Horimiya is great. The side stories and the little bits in between are fun and silly. I can definitely see that taking a top 10 just because there's enough people that really enjoyed the original season. Here's the real ironic one, is Reign of the Seven Spellblades being at number 7. Who in their right mind is like, oh, this one? Like, I guess I don't have 100% of a place to speak from because I never even bothered to start it, but like, I never bothered to start it. Oh, I got him. I got him finally. And I didn't crush it either. It just kind of like fell down dead on my mouse pad. That's cool. Go me. Rent a GF is slop taste.
You can't have respect for anime fans, man. This is the slop they put in their mouths. You can't respect them.
It's true. Rent a Girlfriend and Reign of the Seven Spellblades.
Everybody knows these are all terrible, just horrible garbage, and these people just keep watching. They're like, man, anime just like modern anime just sucks nowadays, you know.
These new shows are mid. Meanwhile, Dark Gathering is like right
Just sitting
there.
right there.
You're like, come on. Bleach, everyone's all sad with Bleach because it's skipping around or something. I've only seen some of the Discord chatter, but
I don't know. People just have. I don't know. People are just too locked in saying they're gonna watch something and then they don't. They just don't watch something else when there's other things that are better.
do you think that's what it is? Do you think people are of the mind of like they started it so they have to finish it?
There's too many of these people. I see these people all the time in terms of the dedicated people that watch stuff a lot, and I'm like, if you're a person that's like in the know of the fact is there's more than like 3 shows every season, how are you choosing these? It's just like when people
It is
say,
weird, yeah, because
"You
like
sir, you built the sandwich. You sir, you chose to watch 18 episodes of this terrible
you
show.
built the sandwich.
You chose."
It's like
to
when you go
watch
to
this."
Mod Pizza and like someone puts everything on it, and you're like, I don't think this is gonna taste good. You're like, shut up.
Sir, you're the one that built your pizza. You chose to
just
watch this. Do you know how much stuff there is out here? Do you know how many games there are to play? There's so many of them.
well, and it's just that, right? Like you're already in the niche community of anime. It's not even an anime that's like locked into like Netflix or like Normieville, right? So it's not like My Happy Marriage is on Netflix. Ragnarok is on Netflix. Bungo or not Bungo. Whatever that other one that's coming. Kengan Ashura is on Netflix. Like there's some decent anime if you just turned on Netflix. One Piece is like getting every time I turn on Netflix, it's like, have you heard of the One Piece anime? Like
I mean,
every
really
time.
if you're somebody that like pays for anime and you have Crunchyroll or High Dive, you don't really have an excuse to be watching bad shows.
Exactly. Exactly.
Netflix, yes, there's less selection, but
But the
if you
selection is still okay that's on Netflix. Like
but no,
not
if you have Crunchyroll, you don't have any excuse. You have 30 shows every season. There's at
Seven
least there's at
Spellblades
least
is
4
not
good
on
ones.
Netflix, right? Rent a Girlfriend, not on Netflix. Forgot Her Glasses, not on Netflix. Those are all Crunchyroll shows where you could actually be watching something better.
Yeah, like
Undead
what do you
Murder
want?
Farce.
You want a romance? You want an action series? You want slop? I mean, I guess you can get the best slop there is. You can watch anything. You'll just like anything.
It's bad enough that the site can't even get the links to the shows right, but there's no cohesion between some of the episodes.
For Bleach.
I guess maybe it's I'm gonna assume that Fansite is saying that
Yeah, lose your choice is a cope. Literally just watch something. I mean, this is something that actually happens, but people really have to get out of the mindset of just like doom scrolling. This is something that'll happen for anything. But especially when you're trying to just choose something for entertainment, just literally pick something.
you just get locked into like, nah, maybe the next thing will be better. Maybe the next thing will be better.
Well, yeah, because people just like look at it, it's like, I don't know. Just you can just watch it.
But the alternative is if you start it, you don't have to finish it. You can stop halfway through if you're like, this isn't really exciting.
There's no situation where anybody should be like, man, I gotta finish this because I watched 4 episodes of it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, now I'm invested. Invested into what? You just started it.
People will complain about how bad something is and watch it all the way wait to the end like Veritax. So like, man, what would go up? What was his show? It was the Dream Boy's a Realist.
Yeah, Dreaming Boy's a Realist.
Veritax
it's top 20
every week, and it is absolute garbage. One of the worst shows you'll see in any given season, and he's just watching it and just like sucking it up. And just like,
is it a catharsis? You think?
It's like this
Just
so
crying while he eats like the pickles and ice cream or whatever.
Why this is so terrible? Why am I watching this?
Who
Don't
would
you guys
make this?
don't
Oh.
watch this, guys. I have to finish it. Even though I have like 5 episodes left, I gotta finish it.
You had to finish Interspecies Reviewers back in 2020.
No,
At
but
least that one's
that's
like
good.
goofy though.
No,
Like
Interspecies Reviewers is legit great. Did you watch it?
I only watched like 3 episodes, and I was
No,
like, "Well, this is
Interspecies Reviewers
okay."
is really good. It actually even gets better.
Don't
Yeah.
forget Ronin Zayaka, but I'm not sure if we're still watching that.
I gave it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good.
I bet Ronin's actually still enjoys Ayaka though.
The difference is for Hell's Paradise, I wanted to talk about it, so it's more relevant because I wanted to critique it specifically. I don't watch
I came at
basically
it for
anything
a
else.
job.
I drop most shows that are like 6 out of 10s. Like that's where I am usually. Hell's Paradise is a unique situation because people are praising it like Brandon. I have to say it's trash. I have to be able to know why it's trash.
The worst show of any season and everyone starts praising it, you have to like keep up just to shit on it.
Well, it's not the worst show, even. No, it's just I would consider it just generally bad. There's some inexcusable flaws in terms of animation for stuff like that and Seven Spellblades that I'm not gonna back down from. Just like there's obvious trash. Stop. Stop
Well,
saying
and
it's good.
I wonder too how much this is just online irony.
Most
like,
people don't actually care how well something is animated.
No,
I
irony
understand
is
that,
such a
but
stupid fucking force. You saw that. You've seen all those memes recently of that new manga.
and that might help Rent a Girlfriend, honestly.
Maybe that one, but people are trying to make that
Gigguk
one.
always pushes that as like, man, this is so trash. It's like why, but I can't stop watching it.
Can't stop watching it.
It's like there's some force that compels me when I just click on it.
Yeah, there's this manga called Kagurabachi, and everyone's trying to meme it into being good.
I have honestly like forgotten that other AniTubers exist.
Kagurabachi.
Yeah, like chapter 1 dropped last week, and people are like,
it's another one of those dark manga.
yeah, they're all trying to meme it into being like a meme, and it's just really fucking annoying. None of the
It's
jokes
just
are
Hell's
good.
Paradise again, isn't it?
It's not Hell's Paradise. It's just
No, it's like it's the same quality.
Man, my life is so happy. Time skip. I need to kill these people. Like it's one of those.
Kagurabachi is already more influential and iconic than the Christian Bible.
Yeah,
yeah, they're literally doing the Morbius meme. It's fucking annoying.
The Morbius meme is terrible. The only reason it's funny is because it's obvious.
So ridiculous. The fact that the way that like the internet works and clicks work, that you can make a campaign like that, I find the function of that hilarious. The result of it, dumb. Like, oh, look, they brought Morbius back into theaters because a bunch of people were like, wait, everyone's talking about it. Like, no, nobody cares. You missed the joke.
And that's even funnier, honestly. That's what makes Morbius memes the funniest, is because they actually brought it back. And companies are like, oh, I think it'll do better now. People really want that.
The funniest part is Netflix got it. And it immediately became like #1 trending on it. They just didn't want to pay.
Netflix has Morbius. I'll be right
back. You dip into every comic I can throughout the week to see if it grabs me. Is it autistic to have no option but to see it to the end?
No.
Wait, is it autistic to have no option but to see it to the end? I don't know if that's an autism specifically, but that is a thing that I think you should stop doing if you don't like the items or you don't gain something from watching or reading it, right? Like you start an awful anime and you're like, wow, that was really dumb and boring. Stop watching it. If you're like, wow, that was so stupid, but I need to see how dumb it gets, and maybe you feel a bit of catharsis with how stupid the production is, I can allow that, because that sort of is feeding a need that you have to, I don't know, self-superiority, laughing at somebody else falling, like whatever you want to classify it as. I'm fine. Go at it. It's the people that are like, well, this isn't that good, but you know what? It's on. I'll watch it. I'll finish it, and then also to then vote for it to be good.
It's the one I chose. I have to watch it now.
Yeah, you only get to pick one.
Yeah, is the way it works is it's a approval voting system?
It's sort of a big ass list, and I think you get to pick up to 10 shows that you think are the best that
Do you
week.
rank them all, or you just say yes?
You
or no?
just say yes or no, I think.
That makes sense. Yeah, that fits exactly why this stuff would be at the top, is because I'm watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A lot of these were the earlier ones to come out that season.
Do you think that still holds by the end of the season?
I think that's the only reason.
Because
I think they pick a show at the beginning.
people straight
that's
up will
when they're most likely.
choose stuff and be like, I'll watch it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People really don't think about it.
See right there, Veritex. Wish I'd dropped Realist. So much wasted potential.
You know what? You could just drop it right now. You could just drop
Veritex,
it.
you know, you
just
can
don't watch the last episode.
You
like,
can
don't
just
even
do it. Put your flag in the sand.
Veritex, if you want to get over your stupid OCD that doesn't matter, just start here. Start dropping a show with 1 episode left.
Small steps.
Dude,
already finished it. No.
No.
You gotta
okay.
be able to tell yourself
a show with 1 episode left is the craziest thing you can do.
I gotta draw a line in the sand, dude.
You gotta draw a line somewhere, man.
Look,
this isn't it.
I dropped one with like 3 episodes.
Veritex, everybody knows it's bad. You don't need to tell anyone.
Episode,
everybody knows after watching half an
episode.
episode. I watched for 5 minutes and I knew it was gonna be worthless. I didn't watch anything else, and I got a better experience of the show than you because you had to deal with 12 episodes.
It's
okay,
like
but
we're
if you've already finished 11, why not stick it through?
No.
It's like
cope. That is PTSD. That is whatever mental problem you have. This is how people turn into abusers.
Just finish it. Just do it. Commitment.
It's like we're all sitting at the sewage treatment facility staring at a big vat of human feces, and Veritax is like, all right, guys, I'm going to do it. And he like swims to the other side and comes back, and he's like, wow, that was the worst thing I've ever done. Don't do that. And we're like, yeah, we know. We figured that out by standing here and looking at it.
I just took a little smell.
and
I took
at
a
any
sniff,
point
and I was like,
used
huh,
the
this is
crane
pretty
to get him
bad,
out of
isn't it?
Just at any point during that journey, we could have got him out of it with like a crane.
Yeah, we just have a crane like, man, we'll pull you out. You don't have to keep doing this. No, I got it. I got to know if the whole thing sucks.
Okay, so next season we have to have a Veritax intervention day.
Apparently.
And then we can just literally delete them from his app.
Can we just make Funtime Friday to Funtime Drop Show Day?
Sure. I'm doing the drop panel at SakuraCon again, so we can practice for that.
Yes, you got to do that. I think yeah, just do it every year because people need to know this is a serious problem. Because there are so many people that just keep watching garbage when they know it's bad. It's not like they like it. They're like, this really isn't good. Where's the good? Tell them they have to stop watching.
You have to stop. Intervention day. Gulliver Forgot Glasses had more moments of progression than Realist.
And honestly, the way you and Alex talk about it, the girl who forgot her glasses has too many issues. It just isn't good enough.
Again,
it doesn't pass the smell test.
It's got an interesting look, and
is she forgetting her glasses every episode? Is that the thing?
I doubt it. No.
I think the second time she forgets her glasses, she wears contacts, so he thinks she forgot her glasses.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And plays the whole episode like that, where he realizes she could see the whole time, kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's cute.
Helg is a show that they tried the Morbius into being good in just our sphere of anime people.
You mean Brandon tried to morb that?
Brandon, Ronan, all of them.
Ronan was on the Helg train?
He was on.
Man.
Yeah. Brandon said he dropped Helg, didn't he? Or did he just say it wasn't?
Did he? Because he was hyping it up. Everyone was hyping it up way too much before the show.
I thought Brandon did say he didn't really like Helg anymore.
I'm pretty sure he dropped it. He's like, the what I dropped will surprise you. And I was like, Helg? And he's like, you'll have to find out. And it was Helg. Like,
yeah, I feel like he did say that he didn't like Helg as much.
He probably dropped it, but like,
I can
still.
check it.
Can we stop praising shows before they come out if we know nothing about them other than the description?
No. I'm not gonna do that.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm going to be stoked for MF Ghost anyway.
But you know stuff about that. You know it's a sequel to whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
I don't think there's any reason you should be able to get excited for a show that's coming out in like a week. I don't think that's really strange.
So I think that's the difference that you're identifying there, though, is get excited for it. Don't say it's the best thing ever.
Well,
People
I mean, he said
literally-
that after he watched episode 1 or something, didn't he? He just-
No, everyone was making videos before it came out, just reading the description.
Oh no, I'm talking
my
about Brandon though.
God.
He was excited for it. And then episode 1, he really liked it. That's what he said.
Yeah, I think that also happened, but I was more about beforehand.
Did he delete it off his
I didn't know
list?
anything about other people. I don't watch people to talk about anime because they're usually wrong.
Fair enough.
Okay, it's on his list, but what is it on his list?
Did he finish?
Or is this no,
Actually,
this is
it's a 24 episode show. It's not.
no, it's
You
still in watching. He's watched 10 of them.
I say you like
Okay.
PA sound, Michael.
He's caught up.
They drink too much soy in the morning. Ugh, Soylent. You dropped Zom 100 after one episode. You and Brandon both. I'm so shocked by that. It was such a
Terrible
fun
taste.
first episode.
You know, I made it to 2.
You know, I'm gonna watch it. So I'm gonna watch Dream Boys Are Realists. That's some good stuff right there. I'm gonna keep making fun of people for that, including you, Veritax, and Brandon. It's like, you know what? Dream Boys Are Realists. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff.
You know, I'm gonna drop Zom 100.
You know, when we get one of the best new shows that we've seen, nah, I don't like it.
I like Helic. Veritax, no.
Dude, please.
Oh,
No.
I love it.
Yeah, I dropped National. It really
I'm
wasn't
glad
good
that
enough.
somebody is enjoying that.
If only you
Meanwhile,
would,
level
like,
1
just
Demon
watch
Lord.
that instead.
Oh, I gotta finish this one.
No, you don't.
What?
Learn
No,
to
level
drop
1 Demon Lord? I love this show.
Learn to drop things.
No, no. I'm not gonna
After
drop
you
things
watch
that are
it.
good.
Take
Yeah.
your own advice.
I drop plenty of things.
Cut it off.
What? Do you not like level 1 Demon Lord?
I
I'll probably
wasn't
drop
caught
some
on
extra stuff
immediately,
when
so
I catch up
stopped
on
in that
this
episode.
season.
Oh.
I actually don't know if it's good or if it gets better.
It is that perfect combo of the like welcome to the NHK Hikikomori like setting with a bunch of crazy fantasy shit mixed in, and then like very clearly modern Japan places. That I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll give Level and Demon Lord at least a couple episodes, I think, because I
There's a
enjoyed
live?
the first one.
There's a live of Zom 100.
Yep. It aired the exact same time as episode 1.
Do they do the crazy blood splatter and color thing too?
I have
I
no
wonder.
Actually, I think it aired like a week after episode 1. I don't know. I just know they did them.
Oh, it's on
like,
Netflix.
Yeah, same season.
Okay. Going around.
Also, yes, be sure to always gatekeep. It's always correct. Gatekeeping is always morally correct. Because I'm just like looking here, just a random Reddit political thing, and it's just you see these like disingenuous, like, excuse me, these just disingenuous people just swarming like random subreddits and just putting out the worst takes that are obviously just being subversive.
Yeah.
You have to get rid of these people and you have to keep them out, or they're going
Yeah.
to take over your communities.
The live action Zom 100 on Netflix does not have fun blood color in the trailer, at least. But it looks pretty accurate to the show, so that's kind of cool. Other than that, other than the color. What are we gatekeeping? Are we gatekeeping capitalism?
Gatekeeping your communities. Gatekeep your
Oh.
communities. Just period.
Communities, got
Yeah,
it.
gatekeeping's good.
Yeah,
Like I was just saying, it's just like you'll see disingenuous people just concern trolling and just trying to put
You mean
bad
like Taylor
faith,
Swift?
ask
You mean
bad
like-
faith questions.
Control trolling.
Get
you
rid
mean
of
like
them.
Taylor Swift.
Who's bad faith?
Oh, there's a more political thing, so I won't get into that. But basically,
Yeah, we don't get
that's
into
what
it.
I'm referring to.
Yeah, it's not Tuesday.
Nah, we're gonna get in that.
The final gatekeeping solution. Let those commies starve. Yeah, we got to stop saving the communists from starvation.
Yep.
I'm trying to see, is NHK based on a manga? Why can't I find any list? What's up, MR? It's 4:30 here. 4:30 where?
He'd have to be in Europe.
Yeah, I'm like, what part of the world is it 4:30 a.m. or p.m.?
Um,
Source is actually a light novel. There is a manga, but it's an alternative, not a source of the anime.
wouldn't it be somewhere in like East Asia?
Could be. It's just
London
where
is
is
3:30,
it?
and no, it's in Europe, like I said.
Oh, okay, I'm tripping. Yeah.
Yeah, you're silly.
Oh, 4:30 a.m.
So, like Germany or something. Okay, yeah, Italy. Corsica.
Corsica,
Hmm.
Italia. Get some carbonara. It's my favorite pasta
You know
dishes.
where Corsica is?
You only know because of that game.
Do you know where Corsica
Assetto
is?
Corsica.
You only know because of that game.
You don't know where Corsica is?
It's
It's
in
the
northern
island
Italy.
off of the coast of Italy. It's directly below like Switzerland. Or
Oh,
not literally below, but it's
it's the
south of Switzerland.
It's the football that's getting kicked by the
No,
boot.
No, it's not.
no,
It's
that's not.
definitely
It's
not.
in the middle. It's
Yeah, it's right up here.
No,
That's
it's not
not the
getting.
football.
I guess you're saying silly. I thought you were thinking of Sicily.
Sicily? No,
Mhm.
Sicily's my favorite. Yeah. Sicily is the ground the boot is walking on. Technically France, but they're based in not France. That's technically France? Oh, weird.
Yeah, they own it. Yeah, I said that incorrectly. I was wrong.
What happens if France invades Corsica?
Basically, what
Is
happened
America
is
going to defend it?
they own it because Napoleon conquered it. At least I believe it's
Gotcha.
Napoleon, because
That's
he
funny.
conquered like basically the entirety of Italy, and then they took that for themselves.
Yeah, I've never looked at the map of Napoleon's conquering.
He got a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Go 34.
Blap. Napoleon was born on Corsica?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Did they send him back there too, or was it some other island?
They probably sent him back there.
Go back. Put
'Cause I
him
don't
back.
remember where he was exiled the first time.
Send him back to the home. Ayakashi Triangle, number 37. How many people even know this exists right now? Like, I'm
No one-
stoked for it, but I had no idea that it had restarted.
Can we
And I
just
do
get
this.
uncensored already.
Wait, which one?
Oh, yes. Ayakashi Triangle. I don't think it's uncensored yet.
I know.
There's like 2 episodes left. Okay, I just Google searched and it said he got exiled to Elba the first time.
St. Helens and Elba. Like St. Helena.
So was that the Caribbean then?
I don't know. We got a Mount St. Helens over here. All right, let's
Oh
see.
no, that's an island. That island is in or off the coast of Africa. That's way out there.
That's a place to get exiled to. Come on, map, show me the answer.
Yeah, Saint Helena is off the coast of West Africa.
When I search for St. Helena, it says Mount. Did you mean Mount St. Helens? Hey, look who it is. What's up, Veritax?
Whoa.
Veritax here to defend his name for watching a show he continually called terrible.
Hurry before his microphone connects.
Your tastes are trash and you should feel bad.
Oh my gosh, this island. You were like, oh, this island's near Africa. Like, technically,
Well,
look
it's
at this
closer-
thing.
yeah, like
it's like in the middle of nowhere.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. It's like it's way out there.
Look,
like-
they want to make sure he.
Would you
wasn't
say
coming
it's
back.
off the coast of Europe or it's off the coast of Africa, Blaine? Which would you say?
I like it's right in between Africa and South America. It's kind of crazy, like how close it is. Like
It's a lot closer to Africa.
it's
by
one
the
of
way.
those things. Like when was Napoleon? What was it, 100 years ago? 200 years ago? 300 years
Pretty long
ago?
time ago.
150.
Okay, he was in
150 to
office in
100.
1800. Okay, so about
Yeah.
200 something is when he was in office. And 200 something years ago, they found this tiny ass island in the middle of the South Atlantic Sea. Like, how do you even come across this
It's actually
thing?
more likely than you think because people that are going around, the Portuguese going around the Gulf.
Look at this little one. Look at Cat Hill. What is this? 2 boats, Ascension Island, Georgetown.
Well, I mean,
The NASA tracking station. We found it, boys.
The thing is, when you've already seen, when you already know where the Cape is, you can just beeline it from around the edge of Africa, and that's how you run into it because it's right on the way.
Oh, like they were coming down around here and just
like
went
after they know where
straight for it.
if you know where the horn is, you can just go around that, and you're like, okay, I can just go straight there. I have the supplies for it, right?
Yeah.
Because oftentimes they'd be stopping at Cape Colony.
Right.
Yeah.
Portuguese probably found that island in the 1500s. Yeah, when Portugal was like, what if we took our boats everywhere?
What if we go to Japan?
I think I fixed it.
Your mic is working.
Veritex is here.
We
to
can hear
defend his
you.
name.
It took me forever to figure out what you were signaling me about fixing the mic. Just like
Oh,
it took me
you're
forever.
over there like
I should've
responding.
dropped
And,
this.
like, why are they
But-
ignoring me?
I know. Serranos is 100% right. I think it was because it was summer and I canceled Hulu and I didn't have any other things to watch.
Okay.
So I watched the one thing that was on High Dive that would actually come on that particular day, and there was nothing else that even remotely interested me.
Wait, why do you
I
have
think
to
I
watch
should
it
just
the
go
day
for
it
a
comes
walk.
out? Why do you have to watch it the day it comes out? Just watch something else. It's a streaming service. It's not television. You can watch it when you want to watch it.
I guarantee it wouldn't have been a normal thing for me if I had not been out of work this summer. So
Okay. Well, you're in work now,
Pathetic.
so I promise that won't happen again.
yeah, I'm going to try and be more ruthless this next one. But
It's
yeah,
inexcusable, Veritex.
I just-
you'll have
I
to
am here
come
to
on- You're
confess my
going to get
sins
intervened
before
on.
the community. I definitely should
We're,
have dropped
we're
it.
going to stop you.
All right. Next time, you have Dark Gathering. Are you watching that one?
It wasn't on my list.
Okay. What about
Oh my
Oshi
God.
no Ko? Have you seen that one?
I finished it.
You did finish
Okay.
that. Have you
was
finished
okay.
Eminence and Shadow?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure there's not like just a pile of things here
Oh,
that
I
would
need
be
to
better to
rewatch
watch.
Farming Life.
Reincarnated as a sword.
I'm going to watch the dub of Farming Life, but I think I'm going to drop it after like 2 episodes because I think I'm going to hate it.
Oh, interesting.
You
It's
might
a very
like it.
casual show where things just kind of keep going. He just keeps building up his little empire, basically.
Mhm.
But
It's
yeah,
it's like every Civ game that you've ever enjoyed.
I think it's healthy to admit every now and then that we watch something that maybe we shouldn't watch, and we need to do the blame thing. We need to drop it,
You gotta be honest, then you gotta drop it.
Gotta
Those are the
drop it.
two-
and,
those
and
are
we
two
can't
deals.
heal if we don't admit we had a problem.
It's
So, I
true.
have to admit, I had a problem with this show. I couldn't let it go. I'm sorry, people.
Yep, and you've repented for your sins. You've done well, child.
By the way, that island is like
Yeah.
a rogue island. I don't even know which continent it belongs to. It's so far out in the middle between South America and Africa.
I think it still
It's
belongs to
probably its
Britain
own
for some
continent.
reason.
Right?
No
it's just its
clue,
own
but I'm sure there's no native population.
Yeah, it's British overseas territory.
Of course it is.
At least that's according to the CIA. Oh my gosh, Geminire is a Fed, uninhabited when first discovered by the Portuguese in 1502 on the CIA website. Of course you knew, Geminire. You're just outing yourself.
Just a little bit too funny, a little bit too personable to be a real person.
Oh my goodness. Veritax's first atonement. It's like a book.
I said
Okay,
my
what
part
other
about dropping
shows
stuff.
should you have dropped, Veritex?
If I do it again, I have to rewatch Evangelion.
Oh, there you go.
Did you
That'll
drop
teach
it?
you.
Did I drop what?
Evangelion.
No, I finished it, but it's been so
Oh.
long that if I don't drop something I should, I'm gonna force myself to rewatch it. And
Link
then
says
watch
that's the
last
only
of the
show you're
movies.
allowed to rewatch. That's
Yeah, because
okay.
it'll teach him to stop watching trash. He'll
No, you
learn
should just
something.
Watch Gate over and over again.
Watch a Gate.
Actually, I do like Gate.
More like revolving door, am I right?
I do like Gate.
It's a very fun show. Someone tried to convince me that it was a harem anime the other day, and I'm just like, no.
Is it like?
No, I think Rory would fight them all off. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I'm like,
You own Deep Rock Galactic.
there's only the
Lane.
one, isn't there?
And I
They
think
were
I
like-
would be okay if she did.
They deadass were like, it's a monster girl harem, and I'm like, only one of the girls likes him. The fuck are you on?
Oh, you won't let me pop out. Dang it.
I found a beer mug.
I found a beer mug.
Spiders everywhere.
Is that what those
Yeah,
are supposed to be?
A wave
Yeah.
a wave spawned right as he looked up.
Just a spawn wave of spiders.
When you mine near silverfish.
Oof. What's going on, Angry? Oh my goodness. This list is weird. Bungo on the top of the anime corner list.
Disgusting.
It knocked Bleach off of the top spot on in their world. Roroni made it into the top 10 over here. My Happy Marriage
I'm
and
gonna
The
slurp some
segregation.
noodles. I'll be back.
Shoku are down there.
Or well, actually, I'm not gonna be back. I'm just gonna go.
You're just gonna go? Alright,
Yeah.
see it.
Okay, bye.
I don't like that one. That list is not as exciting as
I'm
my
surprised the girl who forgot her glasses is that high on that. I mean, I thought it had a lot of cute moments in it, but I don't think it was top 5 worthy.
Well, on the Annie list chart, it's in number 28. So somebody's got it in a much more representative format of
One more to go.
not good, got worse, did a little better,
The-
showed some
the-
promise, and then fell
but-
immediately.
But they have coat problems there too. They got realists right at the 23.5 above it.
And Tempuru below realist. Very
It
sad.
follows the same pattern too if you look at it. Yeah, no, Tempuru got the shaft in every single poll this season because everyone was
Mhm.
like, "Booby anime, I'm too good to have fun." Like, I don't.
Mm. I didn't really
understand
like
some
the last
people.
2 episodes, but I think it was one of the most enjoyable shows of the season.
Oh
I
yeah,
need to catch up fast.
bunghole servers. Yeah, no, Tempuru, like even at its worst is still just kind of like a silly
How
mid 90s raunch. Like that's just kind of what it is.
they have it one behind The Devil is a Part-Timer continuation, which was like much ado about nothing happening in that season at all.
Oh, I didn't
It drove
even
me
finish
crazy. I
the
finally dropped it.
beginning of 2. Like the beginning of season 2, I was like, this just doesn't look good. I wanted it so badly, and then I started it, and I was like, I can do this. I
Yeah.
can watch it, and then I just stopped watching it. I was like, no, I can't. I cannot continue this. At least Level and Demon King got some crescendo here. That's good.
It's almost like it suffered like what was that show with Anos Vodigo in it, where it's like they keep making up the rules as the show goes along.
Oh
with too
yeah,
much
yeah.
dialogue. Devil's
the,
a part-timer.
the
They
deep-
explain nothing.
The Demon King, Demon
Misfit.
King Academy. That's what.
Yeah.
It is. Misfit of
The
Demon
Misfit
King
of Demon
Academy.
King
Yeah.
Academy.
That one should have left off at like season 1, because when it ends with "You thought death would kill me," and you're like, yeah, I mean that's what it means. It was so peak right there, and then it was like, oh, guess what? We're just gonna have a bunch of jargon jibber jabber that's gonna ruin the beginning of season 2.
Yeah.
That one
I
did
mean,
I apologize for bringing it back up, but those 2 shows to me didn't do what I thought they were going to do that extra season.
season 6, or fuck, not season 6. Episode 7 was really hype. You know, when it came back, the first episode came back on.
not. Mm-hmm.
But then episode 8 immediately dropped off in quality. So I was just like, okay, we're dropping.
Okay.
Yes, you should try rereading Tokyo Ghoul. It's good.
You love that band? Wait, what band? Oh, Bunghole Servers. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Tellier. Oh man, people really got happy about that one.
That one
Jujutsu.
turned out to be much better than I thought it was going to be.
Really?
Sometimes when you see anime that are based on a very popular video game, they try to capture what's great about its skits or whatever, or its plot, or none of the above. But somehow it just managed to just be good enough to make me keep watching it. I kept looking for a reason to drop it and couldn't find one. And it was a satisfying conclusion. They don't have to do more, but they could.
Yeah, they just really ran through the plot.
You mean they ran through the thighs?
I feel like you saying you were looking for a reason to drop it doesn't really. It kind of rings hollow at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I might be a bad person to take advice on that particular show, but
What were you saying? No, when I said it ran through the plot, I just mean that's what it was doing. It was just going through plot beats. It wasn't trying to recreate the gameplay or anything like that.
Twitter freaks are in an uproar over JJK. What about? Everything I see that's a meme is like, I made a Gojo onesie so that I could be like Cat Gojo. That's all I see on the memes.
Who knows?
I'm behind a season because I just picked up season 1 because I'm like, I'm going to enjoy this one episode slowly at a time because it's supposed to be really good.
I mean, the movie's really good, but I also slept through half of it.
The latest manga drop? Oh. I don't know anything. How far ahead is the manga, I wonder?
Probably quite a bit.
If I do
Coming out weekly,
Shinjuku arc manga chapter, the Gojo pound scene.
JJK arcs.
Shibuya incident arc was chapter 79 to 136. And right now, what is the latest?
There are like
chapter?
4 more arcs, it looks like. Maybe 5.
233. 235 chapters out right now. Yeah, okay. So there's a ways before you get to from where we are to where people are reading.
Yeah.
Onesie or costume stream in October? Probably not a costume stream in October unless I have really good signal in Japan because I'll be celebrating Halloween in Shibuya.
Yeah.
Same time as Legal Mindset actually, so maybe I'll get to say hi and take a selfie for the internet. See just how tall that weirdo is. You know he's a goober. Anyone who does law for corporations and then moves to Korea, like they're a goober, okay? 5'5".
Just watch one of his streams where he'll occasionally take drinks. Like it doesn't take him very long to like get really funny.
Yeah. You see any info on people talking about how you shouldn't go to Shibuya for Halloween? Yeah, I don't really care. Like Shibuya nowadays, from what I understand, is just a bunch of cops making sure people keep walking and aren't drinking. Like they turn off the open container laws, so that you're not supposed to be drinking out and about as you go through. And then they keep you walking so that there's no like crowd like running in one direction to trample somebody. So I don't think there'll be any real oh no, they're flipping cop cars. Like I think that's kind of over and done with. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's not. Maybe Shibuya post lockdowns is gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna go crazy again. Like who knows? But I'm gonna go to Don Quixote and find one of the most American costumes I can. So I'll either be an Uncle Sam or an eagle or cowboy. I'll be something.
You should do the SpongeBob gorilla.
The SpongeBob gorilla? I mean, if they've got that costume with Don Quixote, I might do it.
I think it's just a normal gorilla costume.
27th to November 1st, alcohol won't be sold in convenience stores. True. True. Yeah. Now I think that's just Shibuya convenience stores, if I am correct in what I read. And part of our plan was already to be elsewhere and then come into the area. But we'll see. It is? Okay. Oh, my goodness. I am freaking dead, man. It just hit me like a truck ran into me. It is that ward of Shibuya. Okay, so it's just that area in Shibuya. Because I think I'm going to be... Let me see. Where else am I
Isn't
gonna
that
be?
where the opening scene of your boy Kong Ming was sort of taking place?
That's where, like, the big concert was, yeah.
I wonder how many people
Oh,
will be
in the
dressing
opening
up like
scene,
him
yeah.
this year.
Oh, that would be pretty funny. Yeah, so I'm doing some like Shinjuku stuff that day. Gonna check out the new Kabukicho Tower. And then we'll head over to Shibuya's Halloween after stopping back at our hotel. You're gonna be in Fuck You Okay on the 27th, 28th. Why would you go to Fukuoka? It better be for business, because Fukuoka was so boring. Fukuoka was like the meme of Kevin Sorbo as evil Kevin Sorbo, where he's like, disappointed! Like, that was the whole time. Work? Okay. Work, that's allowed. It was like, oh, this is the place that Tonkatsu Ramen is from. And I was like, okay, I'll get some Tonkatsu Ramen. And I did, and I was like, I've had better. And then I got it again, and I was like, I've still had better. Like, I went to multiple places and didn't get good ones. The yatais are great. They're also like $15 for a pair of skewers. I'm like, oh, look, this is beautiful. These are really fun and cute and all. And you sat down, it was just like, oh, holy crap. Especially when you're used to like Osaka pricing. It was such a disappointment. And like 90% of them are like Oden at the time, because we always go during the fall, which is, I love the fall. I'm writing that shit off as business. Yeah, you can do that. I still don't think that the yatais are like super, super, super tasty. Oh, let's see. It wasn't 2019. Which trip was that? Was it 2018? It was 2018. Here we are. Hold on. Beppu? Where is this one? This weird little place. What's the worst place you've been to in Japan, and for what reason? Anyone may answer this. The Cat Island was probably the worst place I've ever been to, because the Cat Island is a island of like 10 old people that are like on their deathbed, and there are cats just kind of everywhere. Like, there's just all these cats just randomly around on the island. And it's like, don't feed the cats, all this kind of stuff. They're just wandering around. But like this, like, trash pile back there, that's like right next to somebody's house. And like the whole island is just this sort of falling apart, weird feeling place. And it just, none of it feels like Japan. It feels like you're on like a demolition site, or like in a place where no humans live anymore. But then there are just like, I don't know, 10 families of super old people on this little tiny island. That was probably one of the weird, like, I want to say worst places in Japan, but it's not like it was like garbage. Like it didn't like smell the whole time. It was just like, man, this is all really depressing. Roppongi? What? They have airsoft cafes in Roppongi though. How could it be bad? Can't ever be bad. Let's see. Where is... Okay, here's what, like, the coolest thing about Fukuoka is Godzilla was there at the time. So, like, our hotel that we stayed at had, like, projected on the side of the building Godzilla attacking the building, and you would scan this little sign with your phone to connect to their website, and then you would launch missiles at Godzilla, and so you had, like, 100 people standing around launching missiles at Godzilla while like the screen showed missiles coming in and blowing him up. Like it was a really fun little event, but I was like, that was it. Dotonbori is a cesspool that moves. Dotonbori is a toilet that you can eat food on. Like, I love Dotonbori. Get out of here. It's like going to Pike Place. You're like, this is so touristy, but I still just enjoy the feeling. I enjoy being around this place. You actively avoid there when I can. I stay at a hotel that's on Dotonbori. That's how much I love it. I don't even have photos of Fukuoka. That's like, literally, my pictures go from us driving into Fukuoka, that Godzilla one I showed you. There's this park that's like nearby the sea. I have a video coming down the slide apparently, and then it's just nothing. Like, there's Waifu coming down a weird slide. It's like the only other photo that we had from Fukuoka. You animal? Of course. If you know where the big cow is that hangs on the... there's a big cow that hangs up in Dotonbori. We stay across the way from it. Fukuoka? Yeah, Fukuoka. Oh, is this them? No, this is Bill's. I don't know why I took that picture. Oh, here you go. This was my great yatai food. It's like 6 skewers that cost me like $30.
Is that supposed to be a Polish sausage on a stick on the left?
You
That looks
say
more like a hot
Polish,
dog.
but this thing's like a 4-inch long hot dog. That ain't no Polish that I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
That's just a hot dog.
It's
just
not
a hot
even
dog. Okay.
not even a Hebrew national.
I was just thinking it was bigger than a ballpark after it was heated up.
No, it's smaller than a ballpark. That looks awesome, by the way. I know you're not happy. That looks pretty delish. That looks delish. Okay, my food smiles at me in other places, okay? Little smiley green bean. Hold on. Where's my Glico? I'm trying to think. What's the best picture that I would have of that? Are we gonna party it up at Torikizoku? Yeah. Like where else would we be? Oh look. I just randomly clicked to another place and it was already better skewers just right there in that plate. That is a beautiful Kawa skewer. Another one over there.
Mm-hmm.
You're just eating upside down? You're eating upside down. Meat is murder. Why are these all videos? Why do I always film everything? Why can't I just take a photo? These were good skewers. These Skune chicken meatball skewers. The skin skewers. Those are the good ones. Show the pic you just sent me? Okay. I'll do that. Oh god, my hair was so short back then. Man, I just got stuck on memory lane there.
While he loads that, you all should watch Blaine's new short.
Oh yeah. What is this Tamagoyaki? Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Why is there a tiny Tamagoyaki on top of your Tamagoyaki? Why is it like a possum with like a little baby? Yeah, that was at a wine and alcohol fest way up in the Redmond area. And they just had this little tiny red guy. All right, what else is on this list? Before I freaking pass out.
Just
Dance!
go to bed. Yeah.
Anime monkey, dance! I will just go to bed, but first we gotta move the waifu list. Otherwise,
Do
you know,
you?
what's the point? Yeah, because we've got Ragnarok.
What is the point?
What? Oh, I swear, you nihilist asshole. Where is Ragnarok?
The point is
There
the
we go.
sharp thing you're not supposed to stick in your eye.
B-class Aphrodite. She can aphrodisiac you, and it'll be great. Brunhilde, we love her conniving schemes. She's upper B. Possums never have one. Oh, that is true.
There's still the one.
Call them tomahawk Americans. Not a human, wacky wiggling Wally man or whatever.
I
you call
literally
him.
have never heard anybody called a tomahawk American. You made that up, Gemini.
This thing. The wacky wiggler man. What's the point? I has that too. Yeah, sometimes we need a reset, you know? You don't eat meat yourself, you just don't bring it up that often? Really? You don't eat meat, but you also don't bring it up? Goal is going in the lolly category. She acts too much of a child to go anywhere else. And I think that's the only,
Put her higher.
changes. Put her higher? No, she's in the lolly category. Oh, like this? Nah, she's...
You know what I meant.
She goes here, probably. Aphrodite is S tier. She can snap your neck with those things. She does have, like, people helping her hold them. I'll give you A tier. I'll give you A tier, Jemmy. I'll go at least there for you. Okay. Yep, Mei on there. Yeah, Mei is high B. But with this latest episode, if that continues, where she's strong, clever, and also letting Yuji sort of be his own man, she's got potential to climb. You got to remember, when Mei hit B tier, all we had was a like little bit of her sitting in a chair from season 1, and then that brief scene at the beginning of season 2. I'll settle with a CSAC after that. How you negotiate? They'll never learn. Then I'm just holding back.
You tell him.
I will. Did you watch Record of Ragnarok on Netflix?
Yeah, season 1.
Oh, season 2, 2.5. What do we call this one? The Buddha season. The list is only based on anime. Sure, that's fair. It's more than just anime too. It's based on only the anime that I've seen. So if let's say Mia had a really good episode later on in Tempuru, a really awful episode, say, and everyone's like, she's a C tier now, but I haven't seen it. She's still an S tier because I haven't
You
caught
also
it
have
yet.
to remember they're all just from this season.
If anything, watching more of it, you wish you had another tier above S, but what the heck would you call it?
S plus or SS.
S plus.
Give her the
SS plus.
SS tier. Very special tier. Any opinions on Bastard? The original OVAs are amazing. The remake has been weak when it comes to either self-censorship or something that just makes it so that Dark Schneider, rather than being like clever with like, oh, there's a post in the way or this person's head is in the way, that would be kind of funny, kind of silly. It's like, what if there was just a big shadow across his ball sack and we don't have to see it? They cut off a dragon's head, and rather than have blood, guts, and bones, it's just a shadow of blackness. There's no actual there's nothing to it. So I think they went really weak in this new incarnation. And the only cool thing is that we're now, I think, getting more than the originals had. But beyond more of the story, it's not like it's better. Whereas, like, I can say that, like, Rurouni Kenshin is a perfectly good way to watch the story of Rurouni Kenshin. If you don't want to watch the original. With Bastard, I would say you should just watch the original. Don't watch the new one. Where's Sailor Jupiter? I mean, you can ask where's Sailor Jupiter. There, like, I don't know if there's a Sailor Jupiter this season. You don't just rate games 11 because I have a new favorite. Well, you could, though. You definitely could. You only watch the old Bastard OVAs anyhow. Good. Then you've already seen the better Bastard if you've already seen the OVAs. Any recommendation from the 80s? Sure. What floats your goat, monkey? I don't know. Let me pull up my 80s list. Oh. It's another one. Urusei Yatsura? That's a great one from the 80s. There's a lot of it, though. And the new one looks really good. So I would understand somebody wanting to not watch one of the older ones. Where is profile, social, Akira? Lol. It's true. There's some good ones. I just gotta pull up my
Kimba, the
collab
White
list
Lion.
here. Kimba, was that in the 80s or was that earlier?
Probably both.
Both. You know, both.
Both.
Yeah, you gotta say it in a way that drives Stu nuts. Oh, would you click already? STFUMR, you anime noob. I wasn't gonna say it, but you know. All right, here's the Brandon the Anime Guy 1980s list. Akira, of course, there's huge recommendation on Akira. Golgo 13. If you haven't seen any Golgo 13, watch at least one. This particular one, the original from the 80s, is actually the first incarnation of CG in anime, and it looks it. It's the helicopters are like weird green blocky things, so it's a little goofy. But Golgo as a series is just fantastic. It's one of those like he's like Batman. Like he already has the plan to defeat you before he even knows that it's his mission to defeat you. Very, very fantastic show overall. Pat Labor, very fun series. Good series if you like robot and mech stuff. Dragon Ball if you've got the time. Totoro, I would hope you've seen. Wicked City is one that is seeing sort of a resurgence, I feel. There's like a collab cafe in Japan when I'm gonna go. That'll be there, and I don't think I'm gonna get to go. But it's just sort of one of those. I haven't seen this name in a long time, and now it's kind of everywhere. Angel's Egg. If you like Dark Souls and like Dark Souls 3 especially, watch Angel's Egg. I think it's only like 20 minutes long. I remember it being short. It is a fantastic series. Appleseed, I think Megalo said that one. Yep. Escaflowne is old enough to do that. No, I'm pretty sure Escaflowne is in the 2000s, isn't it?
No way.
96. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason I always thought that I thought it was a 90s, but then I looked at it and it was a 2000s. It must have been something else. Yeah.
The only one that I found going in my list would have been the Macross saga, the actual Macross saga.
Oh yeah.
Not Robotech. I actually think the Macross version is better.
Gotcha.
But I'm kind of surprised I don't have more 80s stuff on there, given the amount of stuff I've discovered recently that actually was anime and I didn't realize it was anime at the time.
You just thought they were cartoons at the time, or?
Yeah, I don't think I know any better.
We just called
It
them
was animated.
animation back then.
It was drawn, and I liked it, so I watched it.
Yeah, that's all you need sometimes. Barefoot Gen, definitely one to watch, especially as an American. I think that's the fantastic show.
Why is there a sequel?
Well, you might recall that there was a sequel to Hiroshima.
But it's not this. It can't be the same guy, can it?
Sure, it can.
Okay.
Not the whole city didn't die.
Well, I don't know. I never watched it.
Have you at least seen the scene?
I have seen the scene. Yes, I
Okay.
have seen the scene. You don't need to pull it up and send it.
All right.
I know what happens. That's why I was making jokes.
Barefoot Gen. Okay. Yeah, just your name leads me to believe you're a little more international, but if you happen to actually be American, it is an interesting thing to watch to get a different perspective. The scene. Yeah, the scene.
Yeah, the scene.
That was terrible. I'm glad I was taking my extended family in Nagasaki. How much time was it?
I think it was like a month.
Was it? I couldn't remember.
It wasn't
I
that
thought it was
long.
August 6th and 9th. Okay, it was like 3.
Yeah, it was. Okay, I was wrong.
Not a lot of time. Yeah, you might have had enough time to get to the next city.
And start playing with
but-
your
but-
kid
oh.
friends.
Right. Hi, new friends. I love you all. I hope nothing terrible happens to you. Bum bum bum. It's weird. So many of these are good.
Devilman, you gotta watch Devilman at least once. Any of the series, just at least one Devilman.
Dirty Pair is a fun one too. Anyone who starts Dirty Pair, they're like, okay, yeah, I can get behind this. Dominion Tank Police. I always forget Dragon Ball Z started in the 80s. It has such clean animation compared to so many of its contemporaries.
Mm-hmm.
Fight Ixer, that's another one that Pop
Wait.
loves.
Unico was 80s?
Yeah, Unico.
See, there's an example one. I remember I watched this on Disney,
Oh yeah.
and I wouldn't have thought it was Japanese animation at the time. I don't remember if I liked it.
Well,
I think I just
it
watched
has
it
that
'cause it was
same
what was
sort of
on.
look as like it's the Disney clone, right? Like the animators in Japan, they're like, wow, this is what Disney does. We should be doing what they do, and they draw that, and then the Disney animators copy what they do, and like it's in that same sort of weird vein where it's not quite anime. It's more of the bubbly, almost moe stuff that it would become.
Yeah, that's a good explanation.
Bum. Go Lion. Junk
I thought
Boy.
that there was, is it Gotcha Man or Battle of the Planets that it was called in the States? I thought there was something of that in the 80s, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I think the original Gotcha Man should have been 80s or 90s. Because then there was Gotcha Man Crowds that was so much better. Kinnikuman, if you want a fun shonen and you love WWE wrestling, that is such a crazy series. We call it Ultimate Muscle here in the States, but Kinnikuman is the actual.
Legend of Galactic Heroes was 80s?
Oh yeah.
Dang. I still need to finish that.
I mean, I think it was just like movies for a while, but yeah. Mobile Suit Gundam, the original series, was back in the 80s. Pat Labor had a movie. Oh man, there's freaking so many of these.
Star Blazers? That was the
Tiger
other one I was trying to
Mask.
remember.
Ultimate Teacher. All the Urusei stuff. Wannabes. This is an interesting anime, not because of anything specific about it, but just how many I want to be the best wrestling girl in the world anime there are. Like, wanna be the strongest is another one. I would almost put how heavy are the dumbbells. It's just like there's so many of these anime. They're like, what if we took girls and made them strong and put them in leotards? Let's do that. Like, it's such a funnily consistent theme in anime. You did a review of Wannabes? Oh. You like Kinnikuman more? Like, Kinnikuman, what does it mean? Like, gold muscle man? Or gold meat man? Is like the kanji is Niku? But like, Ultimate Muscle is just... It's like I could watch a wrestler called Ultimate Muscle. I'd be like, yeah, that's my favorite wrestler. Ultimate Muscle. Nah, it doesn't mean golden meat man.
I remember that show being a little bit funny when it was on Fox Kids, but I think a lot of that
very
stuff
funny.
was 4 or 5 years after it was in Japan because it took a while to localize.
I think it was longer than that. I don't remember seeing Kinnikuman until like 98 almost.
Like, I think
But I
Pops
distinctly remember like the Ramen Man fight.
mentioned mentioned Ranma, but I don't remember seeing it until the 90s,
Oh, definitely.
like late in the 90s.
Kinniku means muscle. Oh, interesting. And garlic? Oh, it does mean garlic. The Bonkara Ramen, the place in Akihabara that we go to, has the little like jar and it says Kinniku. Oh, that's right. My game crashed last time. That's what happened. Ranma was 89. Well, that would make sense why we didn't get it to the 90s. Kind of like the Nintendo.
I vaguely remember it being on Cartoon Network, like in the afternoon after middle school and high schoolers get home from school, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden it disappeared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was one of those shows they put on at some point. Hey, we'll stream this, and they didn't bother to watch it while it was running, and then suddenly they watched it and was, what did we just put on air?
Wait, what show?
People think that Ishizoku reviewers is like a new phenomena. It's like, nah, people have been signing contracts out looking at the media for decades.
Yeah, these people, they're just fucking stupid.
They're like, is this popular? Yes. Cool. Where
They
do
really
I sign?
don't get to complain about that show when they have Valkyrie Drive Mermaid on their fucking, like, they have the rights to it. They're selling it on DVD and shit. Like, they had no leg to stand on getting rid of that
It
show.
seems like such an odd thing to do, you know? Because that's such an anime thing to be super pervy. But then they're like, no, we're not super pervy anymore.
We're not anymore. We're just still selling that Valkyrie Drive Mermaid DVD because we make money off it. Like we already have invested so much into this damn DVD. We're not going to sell them.
You read that MTV had it for a bit. You think it might have seen it while you were flipping? Black garlic ramen is so fucking good. Yes, black garlic. I still have a jar from Aomori. Stuff's delicious. Where do I go? We have no choice but to jump. Good deal.
Then do it.
I forget. Do they start shooting immediately, or do I? Ranma introduced me to anime back in the early 2010s, aired in the 90s, then back in the early 2010s. Companies didn't pay, excuse me, that much attention on YouTube. Oh, man. I remember watching on YouTube Part 1, Part 2, Part 4. Those were the days.
I remember that YouTube used to be really bad at displaying them in index order too. So you
yeah, and you would get recommended like a random one. Like it would be like the third one, and you'd be like, oh great, and then you'd go looking for like the second or the first, and it just wouldn't seem to exist.
Or you would get a third one, and then you go to watch it and realize it's not the episode. It's like 5 episodes later.
Oh yeah, it's the third of the fourth episode. Or you get some jackass who's like, I'm gonna number them backwards from everybody else. I'm gonna do part number and then episode number, unlike what everyone else does. And you're like, thanks, jackass. That was the true Wild West of the internet.
That's how
guy,
everyone should do
my
it.
first professional job that was trying to get me to watch it, and I'm like, I couldn't understand what he was saying to me. It made no sense. And then later I saw it, and I was like, this is hilarious.
Get me out. Oh, that's
Back
right,
before we had real streaming other than YouTube.
There was no real streaming before YouTube.
Oh yeah, one whole episode will just disappear, so you'll miss bits of the plot for some reason.
Oh man, that's a when I was talking on Sunday, they were talking about how hard it is, like raising kids with how they constantly have stuff available to them. Like there's always a stream available, and their kids had a friend over, and then when dinner time came, the friend ran and got their tablet and sat down at the dinner table with the tablet, and their kids were like, what's going on? And they were just as confused because they like don't let their kids have tablets at the table, right? And it's just a thing that's there, and everyone started reminiscing about like, oh, I remember having to wait until Saturday morning to watch cartoons, and it's like, I remember not having cable, but my grandma did, and she would record those VHSs, and I would get a new VHS every Sunday when I saw her at church, and I would just have to keep waiting to get the next part of the Dragon Ball series. Like people think Dragon Ball took a long time to finish. Now imagine only watching one episode a week because your grandma has to record it, and then she misses the ending of one episode, and you're just like, well, I guess I'll figure out next week during the recap maybe.
I vaguely remember some shows that would put out VHS you could buy in the store or rent, but it wouldn't even be like episodes 3, 4, and 5 together. It would be like all over the place of episodes in a theme or something, which was bad if it was a
Yeah. Especially if it like was a part of an arc. You're just like, well, I guess this is what's happening now. Having to sit and talk to your family face to face, what a nightmare. Yeah, exactly. Now, I will say, my family, we did have antenna TV, and we would have that little 26-inch CRT TV. Maybe it was 13-inch. It was this tiny little thing, and we would occasionally be watching like The Simpsons or Everybody Loves Raymond or King of the Hill. But typically, like, dinner was the time where we sat and ate dinner and talked about what happened during our days. Okay.
But I remember when I got my first real decent DVR
Ooh.
on a cable service, and then I would set it to record the anime that was playing late at night when I couldn't stay up late to watch it, but I'd get up in the morning and then slowly work through it. That was cool.
At a local comic book store, you used to be able to rent VHS like Akira Battle Angel, unsubbed, undubbed. Oh, man. You'd never find the DBZ tapes in order like the classic manga issue. That was dedication back in your day. It's true. You were like, I have no idea what's going on, but I like it. Yeah, I got new legs.
And now they say even adults play with the captions on all the time.
Oh yeah, my mother-in-law constantly, because the like the audio mixing will sometimes be in such a way that like it's just kind of hard to hear. Which I get, but at the same time, it's like I can hear just fine, so I don't have that issue. But I could see if you were like, this background music's too loud, but you want, so you turn it up, the background music keeps turning up too, right? You can't turn up the voices separate. So it kind of makes sense there, but I don't know. Like look at shorts and like Instagram reels and stuff. Like you almost always are seeing captions on videos that do well.
Yep.
Remember getting a Dragon Ball VHS thinking it was the Frieza saga? Oh, you got Kid Goku and you're like, what is this? Why is he flying around?
On a cloud.
Why is he saying Kamehameha? He's supposed to say Kame. This is where the survey begins. Cool. Open door. Where's my scan? Can I not scan in this one?
The briefing said something about not being able to scan the lowest level, but I don't think you're there yet.
I feel like I should be able to scan even if they can't scan something.
That's a good point. Unless there's some sort of interference.
Some sort of blocking device. Bring the power back online. Open door. Why is Gohan blue? Where is Gohan? Why is there a child Chi-Chi? You know, if they were waiting for me to ambush me, they probably should have started shooting before I saw and shot them first.
Or the tournament arc, Blaine, where you're like, why is Master Roshi saying he's Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
No, that was so funny. That
Gosh.
was great. No, I'm
Was
not
that localized or is that also in the original? Was he called Jackie Chan? Because
It
that
doesn't
was
matter if it was
the
like
best.
they could have made him some famous, not well-known America thing and the non-localized version or whatever.
Who is this Ox King guy? Oh look, I can go this way. When they changed Goku's dub actor, I remember getting actually angry. They changed the voice! I came back up. We made it.
I remember not being able to think whether that voice changed, whether he sounded more like he hadn't grown up or more like he had?
I mean, at this point, I hear Grandma Goku. And that's the only one that is like Goku in my brain now, so. Come on, get him. Get ya. Keep circling, asshole. Ooh. What makes me so special is that I'm currently breathing and you're a pile of rubble. That's what I think.
Yeah, the AI movements there were kind of weird.
They've done a good job at making each pilot feel different with the way that it attacks. And I'm not sure how specific that is to the AI, or if it's just because of the way that like the different suits change. Could have been Vegeta. There was a mid-saga change. Probably not Vegeta. I mean, from Ocean to Funny, or Ocean actors changed before.
I said across their nose, not up it. That's right, Gemini.
Keep firing, assholes! God, that old Mel Brooks comedy is so good. I'm threat level 7. Look at me. Where'd it go? Why is it running away from me? By the way, I'm indeed on the international side. We'll look into barefoot again regardless. Good to know my eyes don't deceive me. I've got that ability to sniff out an international viewer.
I think what you did was pretty racist.
What?
It's the racism of my alphabet doesn't have those letters.
I could tell you were fucking. I could tell you were one of them.
Chonk tank.
Oh shit.
Generic weapon destroyed.
Oh, you don't count Pop. You're cool. You're one of us.
Yeah, use the correct alphabet.
You're allowed to say the N word.
you can use the NWA. Blow 'em up. Okay.
It's like fighting off gnats.
Yeah, like nothing really hurts, but it still like does damage and annoys. Where am I even? Am I supposed to be even over here? I feel like I should have chased that other thing through that tunnel, but I didn't. And now I'm like in a different spot. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not. Is there another hole here? Oh, yep. Okay. Cool. It's the N-word Niku. Niku ya no daidokoro.
Nice to know that some of their security systems still work despite the amount of damage you've done to everything else around you.
Mm-hmm. It's like John McClane in the vents. Wow, that guy really took a blast for the buddy behind him. Wow, they actually are like using cover.
That's impressive.
Hmm. Do you ever play the original Fear game?
I have to look it up.
It was a first-person shooter that also had like supernatural elements, a la the girl from The Grudge, and it was amazing at the time because you would so I'm guessing if I go, so that's where it wants me to go. You would have enemies in a room and you would start shooting them and they would like flank around until they were coming in a different like aisle. And it was like the coolest AI I think we had seen at the time. But I mean, at the time being like Half-Life 1, probably. You trolled your friends with the ladder. Yeah, the ladder was great.
Yeah.
Because you like
looks like this was mainly on console, so that was.
Oh, I played it on PC.
That was before I had a PC that could actually handle any modern games.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, it was fantastic. But yeah, definitely was just crazy with how the AI was. And then the one weird thing was that it was like, oh, I'm a horror game, but here's a gun so you can shoot guys. So what they did is the horror elements you couldn't stop. And it actually worked really well. But then in the sequel, like Fear 2 and Fear 3, then it became a little more of like, now I've got a gun that can, like, I can stop the terror, like the evil horror threats. And it wasn't as good then. What is this?
But I've been in your head before. I know how you think. I'm the only man who can contain you. Want to know the only problem?
What's that, Blark?
I'm already gone.
Oh no!
These are the walls.
He's in the walls.
Oh Lord!
You heard the Fear sequels got Call of Duty-fied. It's true. I still enjoyed playing them, but just because of the story. But yeah, after the first one, it was definitely a lot less.
Why does that remind me of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, the movie,
Wait,
not the show?
What? Why? In what way did that remind you of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
The voice
And why do I have
style.
another reflex? The CCR, yeah. Brown now. Brown now. Brown now. All right, I've got new supplies. You expect that defense weapon will be waiting for us. Cool, I'm in defense weapon land. Where are you? Cutscene.
Uh-oh.
I wonder how many people came into this game expecting Dark Souls and got a mission-based robot shooter. Blark and Son? Okay. I've not heard of that. Okay, so now it's in tac mode. Do I get transformation modes now? Cool. Very cool.
Oh, look, it actually tried to run away when you got behind it.
Come on, stop overeating. There we go.
Oh, that was quite a jump.
Come on. Eat him.
I can't tell
Shoot
if it
him,
was
bud!
trying to shoot you or trying to lay smoke down so you couldn't tell where it went briefly to get the jump on you.
I think that was my rockets exploding actually for the smoke part.
Oh, that was yours? Okay.
Yeah, I think. Got him. Gotta go. Have a nice time. All right, Pedro Morale. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Later.
Enemy unit silence.
That would have been pretty cool if the AI was smart enough to actually drop smoke to break line of sight briefly.
Ah, but that would be so annoying to fight. Like it's
It
always
would
like
be.
it's the balance of having like a smart AI and a frustrating fight. Oh, my ammo costs are exorbitant again. Yay, I got another log hunt progress. Detonating missile launcher? Okay. Okay. I can rock some of that. And I got the Melander head. The body. I got all the parts to that one. Okay. No new messages. Why did I call? Even back in the day, you would have a little like notification thing that your voicemail had messages. Javelin Beta creates a chain of delayed explosions along the missile's trajectory, allowing for sustained suppressive fire even against targets that manage to evade the initial missile. Okay, that's an interesting idea. I think I gotta switch these though. I don't think I can keep up the ammo cost for sure. Go with that. What's this one? Oh, linear rifle. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the up close only guy. Pretty cool legs, but they can't haul what I'm packing. Kirby Moro was the guy that did Goku's weird laugh, which makes sense because he did a similar one as Dr. Tofu in Ranma. Feels great to be back in Osaka. He went to Tokyo. He shared some pics in the Discord when he went. I was just looking at our trip as I was browsing through that, and we were looking at Osaka. Very excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna log now. Peace all.
Alrighty. Peace.
We see you. We see you.
I'm actually going to use my Osaka Amazing Pass to do the ukiyo-e printing lesson. That'll be fun. Back to work. You only going to be staying in Kanto? No. We land in Tokyo. We'll spend a few days there. We are then getting on a train to Nagoya, where we will stay for a day. And then we're heading up to Kyoto. Then we'll go to Osaka, and then we'll go from Osaka all the way back to Hakone to spend a night, and then we'll be finishing off with a few nights in Tokyo.
Do me a favor and say when.
The end of October.
I meant the word when.
When?
Okay, thanks.
Your sister is Osaka with you? Yeah. I mean, the whole point is that I've been to these places and Waifu's been to these places and she hasn't. So we're gonna We're gonna take her on a tour of the Japan. The real fun begins in Osaka. Yeah, basically. Like, it's kind of funny. I have all of these like plans on our itinerary, and everything's like fairly blocked out with like go here, dinner here, hang out here, this kind of stuff. And then Osaka is just these big like waves of like Dotonbori to Senichi-mai. Then this day is the Tempozen area to the Tennoji area, and then walking back to like Dotonbori, because like I already know like everything I want to go do and see and hang out with like in that area. So it's much more of a like, here's just a chunk of the area that I want to hang out in. Been talking to AC. Armored Core? It's true. You listen to Japanese pop punk band from Osaka? I totally forgot about this. How odd. Kind of want to meet up with you in Osaka and find AC. We can find him. I mean, I'll probably be the easiest one to see. So if we walk around, he'll not miss me. Or they'll call him A, they'll call him B. You know, I'm not opposed to multiple hangouts. F1 next Sunday. Oh, baby, Suzuka! I can't wait! I freaking love that track. And not just because it's in Japan. I also just absolutely adore the way that track is designed. Spoon is one of the most interesting corners you can get. 130R is just, it's such a test of like, do you trust your car? Oh, this looks big. The fuck is this color palette on my AC? What do you mean? Oh, Jeebles. I was just getting blasted. What do you mean, what is this color palette? It's a gun tank palette.
I could see how your colorblind eyes would think that those are the same.
My colorblind eyes? You know what I did? I used Photoshop eyedropper to click on different colors on the gun tank and then apply the same exact RGB to the tank in game. The only problem is I couldn't make like the entire tread sections because of the way the coloring works. I had to just kind of pick like, well, this area covers more of that area, so we'll have to go with it. How the fact did you fly? You hit control and you can assault fly. And then you hit it again and you kick. Jeebles. Shoot him.
Do you still have the lance equipped?
No.
Hmm.
I actually never had the lance equipped. I put it
Oh,
on
weird.
and like used it in the test facility and then just stopped. What's up, Nats?
Does everyone who leaves stream immediately go to the politics and drama section of Discord?
Probably. Why?
Serranos, then Baratax.
Oh, just like, oh, let's hang out here. What's the dream?
So, you know that guy who made that video? Well, he
That
got a
one?
response to that video.
Which guy, which video, which response?
He was the guy saying that the Dove commercial looked really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Noah Samson?
Yeah, Noah Samson.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
you were
guy.
there for that live stream of Stitch and Adam. That was a very good breakdown.
Yeah. Not only was I there, I was on that show later
Yeah,
that
I
night.
didn't stick around that long.
Yeah, nobody
hours.
did. I was in bed when I got like notification on my phone, and it was like, that's a weird buzz. I don't recognize that. And I looked at my phone, and it was a Twitter message, and it was just said Adam sent a link, and I was like, I'm gonna take this.
I kind of have to. Shit.
So I spent like the first like 2 minutes on stream just kind of sitting there listening, like, what the hell are they talking? Like Barbie movie? Why am I here? They were talking anime a bit ago.
I'm assuming they have better takes on anime than YMS.
Yes. Now Sitch does think that Evangelion is pretentious and boring. And he thinks that Mob Psycho is one of the best ever made. So he's got some good takes, he's got some meh takes, you know.
I don't see how you could call it boring.
Yeah, me neither. I think he might have just been like a little kid at the time who didn't really give it a second chance. That's my assumption, but I haven't really dove into the whys of his thoughts on it. But to like Mob Psycho, you know, I don't watch Mob Psycho, but what I have seen has been very enjoyable, and I'm like, this is good. I just don't know if it's something I want to watch.
Yeah, you can certainly see quality in it,
Hell yeah.
even if you haven't finished it. Isn't it made by the One Punch Man guy?
Yeah, and I think that's probably more to the reason that I didn't want to like really get into it. Because it has that same kind of look, and I had just finished One Punch Man, and I needed sort of just like a visual break, I think. So maybe if I go back into it, I'd probably like it more now.
Maybe. I feel like One Punch Man looks pretty normal for the most part.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Mob Psycho. Like the character designs and everything, they're so similar.
Yeah, I guess kinda. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, Mob is literally just one punch guy with hair. Saitama with hair.
That's a pretty big difference. Oh shit. Like it just is a pretty big difference to say it's him but with hair. This isn't like a Fairy Tale versus Eden Zero.
Oh, it's not a carbon copy. It's just a side drawing that's similar.
I feel like half the jokes in Eden Zero were, I made the same characters, but like I gave them different.
You're gonna watch it anyway.
No, I gave them different personalities this time. What are you gonna do about it? I mean, the show itself has a very different feel than Fairy Tale.
Yeah, it's the Fairy Tale in space.
No, it's not. Because
I swear it's different.
No. I mean, it's literally Fairy Tale was all about the guild, and
yeah, it was much more
very
about the
much
group.
like a One Piece type of space adventure.
What do you mean? Oh, they said to release the partitions, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Maybe I misheard you.
It's definitely the eyes. True. Thanks for giving me a 6 a.m. I'm going to get a sugar donut and laugh at French men's fashion. That sounds very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy. I'm getting clear. I'm getting. Am I far enough?
We start playing the explosion cutscene, so I think so.
Explosion. Man, I feel like a donut. That's weird.
Why do you feel like a donut? No.
Just walking down the street. Man, you know what? Freedom of the people is amazing. That First Amendment, man. I'm glad we have the other 9, but that first one really really knocked it out of the park immediately, you know? You know what I'm saying? Wait, that came out right.
Oh shit, he got
It's okay. I
paid.
feel like a donut too. Bulking and like digging dirt and stuff as like your workout doesn't quite give you the same bulk pump that actual workouts do. You bought a dozen donuts today? Did you eat them all? Or was it for your work? Were you bringing
Dude.
donuts into the office like a guy, nice guy?
I went to Safeway the other day and I saw they had those the 8-pack of donuts, but it was they were pumpkin.
Mm.
Now if it was a 1-pack,
Yeah, where's my solo donut so I don't have to buy one for the whole office?
like I'm not eating fucking 8 donuts. I am buying 8 donuts. Fuck off with that.
Blame Nikuman. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, I have to do so much more before I can get to like that like wrestler bulk. Like if I work out my ass off like 2-3 hours in the gym every day, I could hit like the ninja assassin look, but like that wrestler bulk is something I would love to get. Just big dumb shoulders. Hey, I'm the best of the best. Finally get some new data. The arena is kind of weird. Like they're like, you can only fight this many until you get to the next section in the game.
That's a very weird aspect to it. Because it's an arena. You should be able to just do all of it. It should be its own thing.
You would think. Or like you get to the end and then it just lets you keep going.
I feel like it should just be a 1-2 unlock it. You can do whatever you want. But it's like, no, you're only allowed to fight the S guys once you're in S rank. Whatever.
I think having it be like a tower where like you have to beat the last guy to challenge the next guy makes sense, but at least just have them all unlockable immediately is interesting. Be more interesting to me.
Yeah.
Smile.
Because I would be grinding like to 7, maxing out explosion damage immediately.
Oh, totally. That was what I did. I was like, kinetic explosives. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Au revoir, Emma. Just gotta get closer. A little closer. Dang it. I gotta do like a boom boom and then attack him. This guy's gonna kick my ass. Come on. There we go.
I feel like the bingo I posted on Discord is just no one can beat it.
What, bingo?
I posted an anime bingo, but I threw a bunch of manga on there as well. So I feel like no one's gonna be able to actually
Get a bingo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's... hold on, let me pull this up. I must have missed that.
Oh, I was doing it midstream.
Oh, is that what all your click-clacking was about?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Didn't even need to proc the 1 health shield.
Woo, baby, 5:37 left on the clock. All right, you throw this in anime, I'm guessing?
Or general, I'm not sure. Yeah, anime, I think.
Okay, so I'm just supposed to mark it if I've read it. Is that the...
Or watched it. It's both. It is.
Oh, yeah, you totally cockblocked the top row already.
Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, it is rough. I was
Oh,
just throwing
Creature
everything
Girls. At least with Tokyo Ghoul, I would fight you on. I've seen the.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. If you'd seen the show instead of read the manga, I'd be like, okay, sure, it counts.
If I've read one episode of it, does it count?
No.
Dang it!
Was it gonna be you
like me, not my daughter? That one went around on like a subreddit meme, and I was like, there's no way. And I read the first chapter, and I was like, wow, yep, this is a thing.
Mm-hmm. 3 volumes.
God, if I watched One Piece, I could have had the right column.
Wait, okay, yeah, that's fair. That's the whole anime column.
Oh man,
Damn.
Hiruma-kun, Gal Gohan, that one looks fun.
It's a 11-volume manga, very fun.
Just 11, that's it?
Yeah, 11 volumes.
Gets the whole
That's
story
very
done
long.
and everything?
Yeah,
Maybe I
it's
will
pretty-
dive into that one. Hold on, let me... Gal Gohan.
Mm-hmm. Teacher at a school, and girl comes to him because she's gonna flunk out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, she ends up joining his culinary club.
That makes sense why it's called Gohan.
Yep,
Which is a funny word that means both rice and lunch?
Dragon Ball. It means both rice and Dragon Ball.
It means rice and Dragon Ball. Yep, you got it. I'm just gonna add this to the bookmark bar. There.
Serrano says he got the second column. He did, yeah.
Second column. Okay, wife has no emotion.
That is the manga for that column. I was doing random, that's why I said say when. I was just
Right.
spamming mix or shuffle.
Villainous Hiruma-kun. This first column too, if you counted that, just would have been Devilman and daughter there. Shed that skin. That sounds horrifying.
It is. I really like it.
Dorodol. This is a rough one. That is a rough one. You're right.
Yeah.
Damn, you keep mentioning food. It's true. I travel by stomach, so food is very important to me. I like that one. I might mark it all up and then post it if you wanna tweet it out, and I'll just retweet that from you.
Sure.
Otherwise, I'll just post it with like marks on it. Mike making this bingo card. What is this going to be?
Oh no.
Oh, let my mouse go. God, I feel like Moses every time I try to get out of Armored Core. All I need to see is the opening to this one. I already know it.
No.
I'm retarded?
I love everything about it, and I think the Bullwinkle shirt might be my favorite part. Not the Down syndrome guy who like really pulls his chin in that is already pretty weak. Not the fact that he says, "Am I retarded?" with the crescendoing music. It's that Bullwinkle shirt when you're looking in the mirror. I'm just like, oh my god. Of course. It's the only person who would buy that shirt. He really sells it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know he was mentally deficient until I saw that shirt. And I was like, oh yeah, you know what? Probably. Well, it's gonna be a rough one. I'm so fat. I'm heavy. Maybe I should get the turbo tank legs.
What even is the plot of that movie?
What movie?
Quantum Leap. Or is that a show?
Oh, it's a TV show, and the premise is that he basically, I think it's an experiment or something, but his consciousness starts jumping around through the timeline. And so every time he jumps, he has to figure out who he is, why he's there, and solve some sort of problem while he's there. And then once he does, he leaps to the next one. and like they remade it even, and they did okay as far as like the story goes and everything. And I think it was starring, the new one stars the guy from Crazy Rich Asians. But yeah, it's a good one. So anytime he lands, he doesn't know like who he is, and so in that scene, he's like realizing that he's a retarded individual who's like now he has to figure out how to fix whatever that person's problem is. So he has a conversation with someone, and while he's talking with them, he's trying to, because he sees himself as him, and the camera sees him as him. But everyone around him sees him as whoever that person is at the time. That's why when he looks in the mirror, he sees the Down syndrome guy. And so he has to figure out like who he is and why he's trying to do stuff really quickly.
So when does he become a black guy?
I'm trying to remember. I think he does.
I mean, he has to at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's only unless the machine's racist. Come on. Come on.
Beat his ass.
No. He's beating my ass.
Yeah, and I mean, the premise makes sense. It was in a. It was also the premise of a TV show in BoJack Horseman.
Oh yeah, that would make sense that BoJack would riff on it.
Yeah.
Because isn't that the guy that played Guyver or MacGyver?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure that's the actor that did something like that.
Yeah, Will Arnett.
Will Arnett?
Isn't that his name? Will Arnett?
No.
You sure?
I'm pretty positive.
Let me look up. Unless you're talking about Mr. Peanut Butter.
Okay, Quantum Leap was Scott Bakula. It's not MacGyver.
Yeah, Will Arnett.
Richard Dean Anderson was MacGyver though.
I
mean, Will Arnett. No, this is MacGyver.
Okay, Paul F. Tompkins is Mr. Peanut Butter. So I don't know.
What does that have to do?
That's that was the joke.
Oh, I see.
Wait, what's his name?
MacGyver or Quantum Leap guy?
Oh yeah, no, never mind. I don't know. Who's Quantum Leap guy?
Sam Beckett, played by Scott Bakula.
Yeah, not ringing any bells on here.
Yeah, I mean, he just looks like I'm generic old guy. Like, I don't...
Well, yeah, but it's an animated show. Could be anyone.
What? No, it's not.
No, I'm talking about BoJack. God.
Oh, I swear.
Damn.
Jeebies, what are you talking about right now?
Damn, we were making comparisons to BoJack.
I thought we were just saying that BoJack had a show within BoJack that was basically Quantum Leap.
Yeah, I thought you were saying that they might have had one of the actors play a character on BoJack.
I thought I was saying that it would make sense if that guy did like the voice or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
In the show that was making fun of it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to figure out who they were.
And I was trying to figure out the name of the person that it was originally, and then we could cross-reference our data. Okay. You guys were in two completely different hemispheres during this conversation. Oh man, I'm gonna get that fly. Maybe that I didn't actually kill the fly. I just like knocked it down for a minute.
Yeah, that's when you got to kill it for real. Or like sentence it to a life of suffering in your trash can.
You're going to get wrapped up in this Kleenex and you'll never leave. Ooh, this guy's a good AC. I like this build. A Songbird on one side, rockets on the other. Gatling in one hand.
Yeah, this dude looks like he fucks.
With all four legs. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, he does not appear to fuck when it comes to battle. In
Yeah, he got
fact,
fucked.
I feel like took a lot of hits at first, and I was like, oh man, he might kick my ass. And then he just stopped kicking my ass. I was like, okay,
Mhm.
I guess it's my turn. Oh man. These aren't graded, are they? Do I get like ranks for beating them better?
Maybe there's achievements for being a better, but I don't know.
Okay, here's the last one. Time for VI Freud.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's gonna make me think of my mother. The final one. This is it, everybody.
This is the guy. Don't fuck with him.
The locksmith. Okay. Why is his symbol just a hand?
Black Lives Matter. Oh, you missed the first shot. Just reset.
It's true. It's all over now.
Oh, it's using the thing on you.
The thing?
Yeah, the flying boys.
Oh yeah, the little zip zappies. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I mean, you killed him, but damn, should have had a shield.
He was trying those little zip zappers. Yeah, the shield definitely seems like the most annoying one to play against.
Mm-hmm.
But it also seems weak to like choose a defensive measure as one of my shoulders. Yay! I got thanked. Is that all of the OST chips that I'm allowed? I wonder if there's another way I can earn them. Maybe I get them in like the versus combat or something. Incoming card. Twoo, I have completed all wanks, thank you.
You are now allowed to fight in the tournament of death.
Okay, cool. Do you now? You've completed all combat aptitude programs. Thank you.
Well, I guess that's it.
All right, cool. We beat the game, everybody.
Yep, nothing more to do from here.
And nothing gets past you. What is this? Laser drone? Laser drones developed by VCPL. When launched, these drones surround enemy machines, provide supporting laser fire. The drones also pursue enemies, allowing the user to effectively outnumber their target.
Gemini, I could have just fucking told you what the episode was. I knew what I was talking about. You didn't even go looking it up. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I found the episode Michael was talking about. I could have told you.
Why didn't you tell us?
I don't know. He didn't ask.
He didn't ask anybody.
He's just like, guys, I finally found the episode he was talking about. I'm right here.
I could have told you.
Later, pops. But yeah, no, that's weird. That's a weird act, Jimmy. Get your shit together.
Why is that weird?
That's a weird thing we do in Jimmy.
Oh, I got a laser drone.
But yeah, that's a TV show Mr. Peanut Butter ends up doing. I was literally talking about it. I was giving details and shit. Maybe later people will try and challenge you for number one. That's how you get more.
Oh, that would be nifty. Because now I'm Arena Rank 1S. But my Hunter class is 4. I'm going to ambush these Vespers. See how that goes. Rubicon Lib front. Them dang libs taking over.
Serranos outing himself as a my wife has no emotion enjoyer.
Of course he is.
It's a really good manga. Whole premise
I
is a
don't care about your
dude
problems.
falls in love with a Roomba. But the Roomba is one of those, like, it's like a robot made.
Oh, but the
But they're
Roomba
supposed to have
can cook as well as vacuum.
it's a cooking one, like it's designed for cooking.
Nice cooking Roomba.
Hmm.
I love
And
you, cooking Roomba.
it's supposed to have like no emotion, but he slowly is just like, I don't know. I think it does.
Everyone's terrified of the Neuralink. Meanwhile, all we need to do is make a robot that cooks for incels, and that would be what actually causes everyone to go full hikikomori on the world.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the enemy has spotted us. What? Why would we ambush when we can just brute force it? We can stand right in his face and shoot him. Why don't you do the same?
DJ Roni G. Is that Ronan?
No, that's DJ Ronnie. I randomly
Alright.
see him on
What do you stream?
streams.
What do you stream, DJ Ronnie? I don't know. I haven't seen you around before.
He'll pop in like he was in Monday, I think.
I don't remember. Gemnir, it is such a fun manga. And then like volume 4 rolls up and it's just like, yeah. Fuck you. I can do that. There's like a whole ass plot point where he's like, no, she doesn't have those capabilities, and she's just like, yes, I do. And then they don't elaborate.
Yes, we got him. Oh, there's another one. Get him.
He just healed all of his health, you're fucked. Was this a 3-way fight?
No, it was a 2-on-2, I think, but I didn't realize that I wasn't supposed to charge in because I skipped the mission briefing. I was like, nah, I'm good.
It's supposed to let him do all the damage first and then show up.
Yeah, Mike just doesn't pay attention. He's too busy click-clacking on his keyboard.
That's totally what happened.
Yep.
Definitely not, what was it, Monday? So I was, what was I doing Monday?
I don't know. Okay,
I was doing
commence mission.
something during stream Monday, I just don't remember. But if it was yesterday, I was cooking yesterday, so.
Okay, so there they are.
I guess you're supposed to ambush them or maybe blow up a pipe bomb near them.
Yeah, we'll see. VV Hawkins.
It's always weird that, like, you're fighting people that you've worked with.
Oh yeah, because you're just a mercenary who gets hired.
Yeah, but it's weird when, like, they don't then realize that it was you. They just keep hiring you.
They know them rules. So can I just attack now? Are you gonna help me? You can just go.
Nuke. Send in the nuke.
You gotta focus on the one. do you mean too late now? We sat there waiting. Oof. Help shoot him. Dang it. I need more consistent damage, I guess, so that I don't keep running into these heals that they got.
You're supposed to shoot them, not have them notice you.
Wait, how would they shoot me and not know where I was shooting from?
Camo?
V5 can't come in now. V5 is busy dying. Mad clicking. Oh, come on. Don't heal up.
You shoot them with your giant fuck off grenade when you're above them. Yeah, that's why I figured that was something like that.
We got him. Spader down. Look, I got mission accomplished this way. Reminds me of GM Tank from Gundam F91. It is Gun Tank. Defeat heals up Harris. No. If you just shoot them with your giant grenade while you're above them, do they just die immediately?
Holy shit, wait a minute.
Hmm.
I'm looking at my my bingo sheet and there's actually 2 diagonals. I didn't realize there were.
Are there? Like diagonals?
Yeah, there
Anyone
are
can
2
get?
diagonals from corner to corner. 6 each that are only anime. Shocking.
Maid Sama, Overlord, Golden Time, Lies We Tell, Banished from the Heroes Party, and Monster Musume. If only Overlord wasn't there.
You haven't seen Overlord?
I mean, I've seen season 1, but
Okay,
like,
that counts. Damn.
oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. Not gonna be a
And
stripper
then-
and be like, no, you need to be caught up.
Sacrificial Princess. I haven't watched anything past episode 5 minutes. But I've definitely seen Dororo and the rest of them.
Dude, it's gone hype, okay.
Is it?
It's one of those shows where I'm gonna rewatch the last 3 episodes.
Oh, really?
And nothing else, yeah.
How interesting. Seems so specific. Like these 3 episodes just put me in such a good spot. I want to get that again.
It's just the build up. Like everything the show is building up to. The king's
Mono-
secret being revealed, the dude's been lurking in the background the whole time.
Right.
And by the end of episode, the third to last episode, like at the very end of it, the king has gotten himself back on his feet and is all hype, and he's raiding the castle damn near alone. It's great.
Welcome, Bono Yasi. Here we play video games and talk about escapism, specifically anime most of the time, sometimes other video games.
Very nice.
And then we oftentimes
That's all
too
this is.
make fun of Michael for making bingo cards that are 6x6.
I didn't want to add like
You didn't have a free space? You didn't want it to just be a normal 5x5?
no, I made it a 5x5, but then I was like, but I really want to add more. But I didn't want to add, I didn't have
more.
more to add for a 7x7.
Yeah. What is bingo without the free space? Just a checklist, really. Just a grid-shaped checklist.
Not really, no.
Not really, no?
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
I mean, you could just have seen, like, the shows on it.
Make your way down to the next depth. What, this again? Ugh.
I'm almost as special as Blaine. Don't worry, I don't have his autism powers.
You'll get them soon enough. They come with age. You grow into it.
Mm-hmm.
Something's jamming the radar. Got it. Radar jammed.
What's the canon name of the female MC from Persona 3?
I don't know. I've only played like 5 minutes of Golden whatever.
That's okay. That's Persona 4, but yeah. Fair enough.
What are these things?
Suicide worms?
They blow up kind of weird, yeah. Naoto, Kotone?
Yeah, Kotone. Very nice Kotone profile picture.
Could have just said I like your profile picture. You didn't have to be like, who's that person from that one thing?
You know, I also just kind of want to know what their name was.
I mean, both solutions are solved with, I love your profile photo. What's their name again?
How can I say again if I never asked it to begin with?
Because you knew it at one point.
Did I?
Theoretically, I guess.
I mean, they don't really tell you their default names. You always have to input it, so.
Wait, they have default names?
Or canon names, whatever. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they all have canon names.
Breeding pods. Gross. I hate bugs. Kotone is best waifu? Hold on. Let's see this.
But you cannot romance her. Very sad.
Aren't you them?
You play as her, that's why. You can't romance them.
So anyone you romance is kind of like you romancing it.
I'm not going to self-insert myself into Akihiko. That's
This one?
Yeah, that one. Which, to be fair, not a large selection in Persona 3 to choose from.
Did you see her in the live action?
No, but damn. I'm always going to pick Fuka.
Fuka.
Yep.
Also, there's a manga. That manga drawing
That's
is good.
Definitely where the canon name comes from.
That would make sense. All right, let's go blow up these breeding pods. Gross. I feel like my little laser shoulder thing's not super useful. I should just switch it to a shotgun missile or something. That would be way cooler.
Yeah, second shotgun would be pretty nice.
It's rusty. No.
No. Okay, but what if you killed him here before the tournament or whatever?
Well, the tournament is like their virtual self, so I don't think there's any. Because I also don't pay for ammo during that.
That's true. But it seems kind of stupid. Like, how are you going to have them fight their virtual each other? That's kind of weird. Can everyone be rank 1 at the same time? Or if you take rank 1, do I have to fight your virtual self again?
Yeah, you have to fight your virtual self every single time.
Ron has confirmed you are the Gundam expert.
Oh, good. That's why I have the gun tank on screen. I don't pick colors without using Photoshop to tell me if I'm right.
You did, Ron. Don't worry.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
How do you feel about Universal Century being the master race of timelines?
No, it's easily the most boring timeline.
Oh, really? Well, if the master of Gundam says so, then it must be true.
Everybody knows the only timeline worth anything is the After Colony timeline and the After Calamity timeline. Both AC timelines. Just like AC/DC, best band of all time, you know. You gotta stick with your guns.
I think it's in window mode, so you can see more of the screen.
It's in
Otherwise-
window mode because so I move things around in a specific way and I like pop in and out. And if I don't do it in window mode, then it does this weird like I actually am cutting off the bottom inch of the screen that I'm playing on so that like certain notifications don't appear on the stream. So I don't know, it's because of my weird setup that I do it like this. And also just makes it a little bit more convenient if I'm playing a video or something.
Rostina.
Cosmic Era. The best Gundam timeline is Gundam Seed. No, it's Build Fighters. Build Fighters is the best Gundam timeline. Victory Gundam is best. Sure, let's go with that. No, not Steel Haze. He was a bro. Oh, wait, he's escaped? Good.
Yeah.
I'm okay with him being alive. On, pressing on, just to make it home. I am just slamming down here. Oh, did you see there's a new Elden Ring glitch? Does anybody care or track those?
What to do?
Basically, if you do like a riposte, you know, like when you like hit somebody or, you know, get them into some sort of like a parry stance or a part where they're like falling over, if you enter that animation right as you're falling off a cliff, you will fall off the cliff and kind of so will they, but you won't take fall damage from falling off during that animation. And you can fall very, very far. No one's used it in like a speed run yet because you've got that like crazy teleport glitch already, but it would be funny to see if someone could find a way to use
What
that
if
to
the
make that any faster.
What happens if you finish the cutscene before you hit the ground?
I think that's the time limit for the fall,
Okay.
just based on what I saw in the scene. You uphold Victory Gundam might be my fave. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Doom, boo, doo, doom, doo, 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 doo. Shorts. Pretty sure there's a little shorts and a glitch. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Another clown? Oh, it's two guys doing like PvP. Can I search my watch history? Elden Ring. Dodging. Come on. Elden Ring. What do you call that? It's not called a riposte. What is it called?
Parry?
Oh, well. I'll see if I can find it. I'll throw it in the Discord. Yay, new body part. very late in the UC timeline. Yeah.
Dude, that stupid argument over fan service I've been having on Twitter. But it's only been like
Still?
one post a day because the person uses it once a day.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, no, it's very good actually.
Rather than showing up to like 15 posts that are all max length, you're like, God,
Exactly.
I'm out. I don't care about you anymore.
It's turned into calling me a pedophile. Though.
Oh, all what?
Yeah. You think
In
it's
what
okay?
way? Because you said I like Persona, or it's like some show that person
This
equates
is
with
about my
pedophilia.
dress up darling of all things.
No,
Yes.
come on.
You have no idea how bad it gets. Oh wait, I'm not seeing their. Did they block me?
I don't know, did they? It might be for the best.
Yeah.
They have the Moonlight Sword in this game, right? Yes. It's a like a cool scythe looking thing too. So once I get it, I can make a death scythe build, and that'll be fun.
Yeah, they blocked me.
No
Very
way.
funny.
I wonder if does that mean I can see the thread?
Yeah, want me to post the one of the links in it?
Yeah, just hit me with the link.
I'll send it on Twitter. But it was completely just like, what do you think it's okay to sexualize a 16-year-old inside anime? Does that mean you're okay with sexualizing children TV shows? And I'm just like, no.
Oh, Jeebles.
Yeah. Just the very end there with like the last, I don't know, 2 responses.
Oh no, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this first one he's responding to? It says Rev says I love my wife. That's not Revy's husband's
Rev says
alternate
this.
account.
That's Rev says this.
Okay.
Oh, this is a great anime, but the fan service. Ooh, the fan service.
And then what if I want to watch the anime, experience the story, explore the dynamics and themes, observe and analyze the character growth and development, how they interact with the other character and the world around them, see the world building, but don't want the FS. I hate that a fan service just means boobies. I hate that it just means panty shots. Because these people don't know what fan service is when they're not watching shows that are non-stop like every angle is a panty shot angle, like all of this kind of stuff. They have no idea. They're like, oh, that person put their arms closer together and we saw a little boob jiggle. That's fan service and I got distracted. Go masturbate before you watch anime if a little bit of jiggle gets you so distracted that you can't enjoy the rest of the story. Like how boring is your life that is what gets you just like, oh, the fan service is distracting me. Like, shut up and just watch and enjoy the show.
Or alternative theory, watch a different show if you're gonna like.
Oh God, yes.
A major part of it.
Go watch Log Horizon. Go watch anything else. How is it that?
Yeah.
Boobs is nice, but I like thighs better. My man. You're going to love Atelier Riza. I'm SSS Gridman. Another good thigh anime. Thighs are, I mean, I remember when thighs didn't exist. Like, anime only made the, like, 90s fashion model pattern and then stuck big boobs on it. And then all of a sudden they were like, what if we could draw butts? And all of a sudden anime got way better. Imagine not watching a show because some titty makes you uncomfortable. They wouldn't survive the 80s. Yeah. You know, I really like this show, but when Arnold Schwarzenegger busted through a wall and that big busty woman went, ah, and she was topless, that really took me out of the immersion there. Like, what do you want?
Look at some of the other replies on there at the end of this first thread.
All right, like, taking out the fan service in most of the animes does not affect the plot 9 times out of 10. One can watch My Dress Up Darling to experience the story and not like the fan service. It's a fair and fine take. Except for the fact that in My Dress Up Darling, specifically, specifically in My Dress Up Darling, the whole point of the fan service is to put you right there in the eyes and the face of Gojo, who is a young boy who's going through his adolescence and is like, oh man, I like girl. Look, it's girl. I'm seeing girl boob. And it's supposed to put you in his frame of mind and his frame of reference to be a little like, oh boy, what is that? Like, you're supposed to feel for the character in that. That's the whole point of the fan service. It has purpose. It has meaning. It sticks you in his position. How can you be so boring? Less face. You get more face. Don't do that again. No, I'm putting you in my perspective. That's like fan service for my channel.
I'm putting you in my camera's perspective.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're like in the room with me. A lot of anime fans go in blind. People aren't expecting boobs and ass just to be shoved in their face when going into an anime. Why not? You live your life without boobs and ass? Fire Force, Reincarnated Slime, Ari Ferretta, My Hero Academia, and Rent a Girlfriend. All right, Fire Force. I would almost argue that the Maki or whatever, like the jacked one, is way more fan service than the one whose clothes fall off all the time. The one whose clothes fall off all the time is kind of a joke. But the one that's jacked, I'm pretty sure it's Maki. That is way more fan service. Reincarnated,
it goes both ways.
Yeah, Reincarnated, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, does a businesswoman with giant boobs upset you? They exist in real life. I'm sorry, do you work in an office where women exist? No, clearly not. If just a woman in a suit with big boobs makes you be like, oh, I can't enjoy the intricacies of the economy of this monster village because there's boobs everywhere. Ari Ferretta, I'll leave to you guys to tell me that it's all fan service. My Hero, like, what do you want? The whole thing is appealing. It's a shonen. It's like, you want boys to watch your show, you're going to put curves on the girls. That's what you're going to do. That's how you market it, all right? That's just what's going to happen. And Rent a Girlfriend is literally about people whose job it is to date incels with money. That's their whole job.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Okubo? Yes. Is it not called Fire Force in Japan?
Oh,
basically,
yeah. No,
it looks exactly like Soul
He's talking
Eater.
about the author. It's
yes.
the author. Same author.
Blazing Fire Brigade is the Japanese title, it looks like.
It's kind of like if you know what like, do you really watch shows without knowing anything before going in? Like, I'll do that for some
I
movies.
try to, and I still know something, right?
Yeah, like, I'll do that for some movies, but I'll know the general, like, I'll know aspects to it before going in.
Enen no Shobotai. High School DxD has lit fan service. Yeah. High School DxD's only problem is it took so long to get to season 4 that they just sort of lost the majority of people's like it was this cool like roller coaster. Like, we're like, yeah, we're building up to these cool things. We're building up these cool battles. And like season 4 is kind of like, wait, where are we going again? And we just kind of like faded off. And I wasn't as big of a fan.
Such a big gap between seasons, but also just it wasn't that interesting to begin with.
I think it was fun enough.
I think the premise was fine. I like we got the pawns and we got the rooks, but then like I just really stopped caring like by season 3.
Yeah. People want to watch those anime, experience the story, world, characters, themes, dynamics, etc., and not have tits and ass shoved in their face. People can have their minds stimulated by the anime without the fan service.
Look at the 4 replies.
There's 4 replies on this one. Okay. If you want to watch a show but can't because of fans,
that's mine. Skip that
okay, all right. Just don't watch it, says Haruhi Suzumiya. It's not dumb to say that it's literally so easy to find shows without it in them. It just so happens that popular shit has fan service in it. I wonder why! Maybe people enjoy a little titillation. Even Marvel has fan service. People like it, and Dress Up Darling is nothing without the fan service.
Look at the more replies.
Based.
That's the There it is. There's the killer.
Hun, you have Fuda in your likes and the Cash App link in your bio. Okay, on the game. No way.
They do. No. Don't click on. Don't. No.
Oh, is
It
it?
is explicit.
Oh.
How are you gonna read they got Fuda in their likes and then immediately click on it on stream?
Well, I don't know if their likes would be like food. Like the likes don't pop up, do they?
It ain't just likes. It's also retweets.
It's okay.
It is everything. They're wild.
They'd be wildin', man. They're like, I don't like fan service. Give me that girl dick. Woo! I want a response to that one. Like, where is it? Hold on. I gotta
There's
like
a retweet, but like, or a repost, but I couldn't find whatever quote it was.
Gotcha. Well, it probably wasn't them then. We can all agree the shit in Redo of a Healer is not fan service and no one enjoy it. There are a number of people that got catharsis from Redo of Healer. I'm not one of them. I wasn't a fan. I'm not that hateful or like frustrated with things in my life to find any of that like catharsis that strongly. But yeah, I mean some people like you know, getting stabbed, you know, that's kind of their
it's
thing.
just a half decent revenge story with a lot of sex in it.
Yeah. Redo's reveal that need to see a therapist. What did you say? If you want to watch a show, fan service, Dress Up Darling is made for people who hate fan service. Watch MHA for the character. One of those fight scenes, I hate those. Same logic.
No.
No. Yeah. You want to watch MHA for the character development, but those fight scenes, I hate those. You're literally like saying like, oh, this thing that's central to the plot. Let me hate
It's like,
that.
oh, you want to tell a superhero story, but you hate superhero fights? Like, what are you doing?
Take out the fan service and MDD, the plot, themes, character development, and story remain. You know, you take out the fan service and Dress Up Darling, and you literally have like Gojo meeting her, and then she's just in a cosplay, like in the next scene. Like they're just at a place where she's in cosplay. You get none of the like tension of them building the cosplay or putting it together. None of the enjoyment of the measurement scene. The like him watching the source material that's like an eroge and everything.
Yeah,
Like you don't get any of that, right? Oh, this person is a moron and also a hypocrite in a terrible way. Fan service is maybe, you know what? Maybe they're just closeted homosexual because they said they like Fuda, but they hate boobs in your face. Maybe they just hate boobs and love peen. I mean, if you love peen, just go smash the peen. You don't gotta hate on us loving the boobage. What's he doing? What am I? Should I go back to Songbird? I'd probably go back to Songbirds. Or do one Songbird, one spread. Spread Zuka. Ooh, this one's a better helmet all around. This one's a better helmet too. More AP. More AP. Which one's better, this one or this one? This one just weighs less. Yeah, I'll take the better helmet, even though it looks goofy as heck. Also, in some scenes with Darkness and Konosuba count as fan service. I bet you this person would count them as fan service for sure.
This person's favorite character is Yun Yun, I think. Or whoever the necromancer is.
Oh, Wiz. Yeah,
Wiz.
Their name is literally Wiz.
Yeah, they like their favorite character is Wiz. That's all their retweets.
Wiz is the Yabos. That's literally their character.
Yeah.
It's their name.
Guys, I hate to break it to you, but I didn't watch that much of Konosuba or Konosuba.
Oh, guys, I hate fan service, but you know what? My character profile pic is gonna be this one, the Yabos one.
No,
That's-
they're making fun of it. They're
That's
making
my
fun of it.
choice.
It's different.
It's ironic. I got an ironic anime profile pic. That's why it's naked and looking away from the camera. Michael's an angloid.
Guys, I didn't like the show. I hate to break it to you. It wasn't my thing.
I really enjoyed season 1. I thought season 2 kind of lost me.
But they literally try and correct me on what fan service is. I don't think you know what fan service is. Fan service is not at all essential to the plot. Marin can cosplay her character, and the anime doesn't have to show the sweat dripping down her boobs as a close-up for 30 seconds.
I mean, why not, though? I mean, if we're going to show that they're hot and they're tired. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find this.
Yada, yada, yada. Just go watch porn. Which is always just how those responses end.
Let me see if I can find the Super GT Suzuka race round 6. I don't want. No, I need the Super GT official live. That's round 6. Round 6 was Suzuka. Hold on, where is this? Oh, I gotta watch the Sugo race. On board at Suzuka.
Okay, somehow they somehow, because I'm looking at their final message, which was before the block. They think I'm okay with depicting a literal human 5-year-old and then sexualizing said 5-year-old.
Oh, my goodness.
I
For
think they're
the
ranking-
record, would you say what your actual thoughts are on that?
Okay, yeah, hell no, hell no.
Yeah. See
So
how, look at that.
what I specifically put was, so let me just read it out, okay?
Yeah.
So there, at some point they respond, and I never said that I want, or again, of course, you want the show to stay the same because you think that sexualizing a 16-year-old girl is fine. My response then is, I think it's pretty clear you want there to be no FS in My Dress Up Darling, especially now that you're describing it as a show sexualizing a 16-year-old. We both know it isn't real, the characters aren't real, and no 16-year-old is being sexualized. And then they're like, by that logic, it's okay to depict minors as being sexualized.
How does that jump? How does that jump occur?
And I literally clarify my point in the next thing. Like, the point I was making is that it isn't sexualizing a minor because it isn't real. What's the difference between My Dress Up Darling and Cuties? One hurt real children, the other didn't. And then I literally bring up, yeah, like in real life, we have adults play children in TV shows because, like, it'd be really weird if they weren't.
It's true.
And then somehow
Oh, yeah,
that turns
found it.
into, I shouldn't have to explain why drawing and depicting a literal human 5-year-old and then sexualizing so it's just literal call you a pedo. I was gonna call you a pedo 3 days ago, and now I'm calling you a pedo now.
So this is the flag ceremony at the Super GT race. Specifically at Suzuka. And so they go through and show all of the different like mascot girls that are all doing their thing, like, look at this, look at that, look at this, and so
Yeah.
you get the camera looking at them all. But then this one cut had me dying. I was like, of course this is where the camera's staring.
Please wait. Yeah.
Just look, the model sweats. And it sits here. Slow pan out. And all right, we'll come around and look at your face. How you doing? What's up? Did you know we were back there? Were we? Gosh, I love the Japanese cameramen in these things. Oop, there's a target. Oop.
Man, you shred that guy.
Yeah, I like this back-to-back Songbird shotty because the one reloads so much faster. Two is my favorite. There's more of them. Like there's a whole, I think there's like 30 or something like that. It's only a 10-minute video. So they bring out the Autobox flag. Gotta please the sweat fetishes. Yeah, not one that's in my purview. Cheese on. Yay, Autobox. They show up, they're like, look at the Autobox flag! Buy stuff! And then they just start panning through all the different sponsor girls. I'm not supposed to fight these things. They look kind of big. Gainer! Gainer's been doing really well. The Gainer Nissan, that's been really killing it.
Oh shit. Sir was posting shed that skin. He knows.
He knows!
Yeah. It is a very fun manga about a guy in love with a girl.
There's our back sweat girl at the
No,
Arta team.
Oh, is that the same one?
Yeah, this is the same one. I'm just going through the whole.
Mm.
They also all do the like weird backwards hand job motion. It's like, what are we sponsoring here? Shade Racing. They've got a BMW that's really weird to see in this race. It's like everything is Japanese except for a Mercedes AMG for Good Smile, and then the Shade BMW. And it's like, what are you doing here?
They spelled out modal.
Modal? Little APR, nice at the thigh there. What is the sound effect all of a sudden? What are we doing here? Astemo.
Oh.
Hello.
Strong.
Buy Astemo. Ponos has little ears for the Ponos mascot.
They should just have the mascot out there.
They actually they do another video that's basically a grid walk where they walk past and show all of the different teams. This one takes even longer.
Mm.
Shorts are pretty nice. And one of the teams actually does have a straight up mascot for the company. I think it was the Ponos Garage too. The rare reverse over the shoulder hand.
Is this
This
the
one
assassination of JFK?
looks like it on
What the
Disney
fuck?
Plus. There's Ponos.
Yo!
There he is,
Battle.
hanging out.
And then he
Everybody,
got the P-cat.
everybody loves Ponos. Yay!
Tall cat.
They do this for like all 50 drivers. Everybody gets a little. We zoom into the car, we back out, and they wave.
He's got the golden shades.
People do a dance. What blows me away is the ages of the drivers. Some of the drivers are like 20 and others are like 70. It's like, wow.
It's great.
And you get the same spread with the Umbrella Girls too. Some of them are quite a bit older than you would expect. We'll go back to Ponos. There we are. I have no idea what the giant marshmallow was, but I like it. I want to touch it.
Okay, that is a game called Battle Cats, dude. It is moderately fun.
Is it is that Ponos? Do they do video games? And they do that Battle Cats thing with like the Titan Cat and everything?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought Ponos was like a different company.
I don't know if it's Ponos, but that is literally from Battle Cats, so I'm just assuming it's the same.
Okay.
I mean, I can look it up.
I like these outfits, the like kimono outfits. Team Zent has it. And I think there was one other team. Pacific Racing also does the kimono outfit. Yeah, there it is. Pacific Racing Team.
Yeah, it's Ponos.
Pacific Racing Team is also the other one that has the is it Hollow? I think it's a Hollow Live collab.
Oh, nice. But yeah,
Reach-
Ponos makes the Battle Cats games.
Yeah, that would make sense. They send the Battle Cat out on the racetrack to trip up the other racers.
That explains why there were a lot of racing cats.
Mmm.
Please stop making that motion.
Do it again.
Oh my god, that was so bright. I thought she was missing a leg.
Just this shining whiteness.
Yeah, holy shit. I was like, we got an amputee out here balancing on one leg?
Yeah, dude. Got all kinds. I love the zoom in on like just the middle with no belly button. It's just like middle of someone.
Mm-hmm.
By Stanley. Do you need air busters? May the Oshis be with you. Yeah, I like the pull up the oh, whoopsies.
Number one.
We're number
She's
one.
Number one.
So here is the premium art that was on sale.
Mm.
Bunch of different stuff themed like that. And then here is their... They have the Ferrari 488 GT3. Pretty simple as far as like Itasha designs go by just having them on the side, especially when you compare it to the Good Smile one.
Mm-hmm.
I think Good Smile is switching from the AMG to a new one. This guy. He's a lot cooler.
Yeah, they were very creative with that one.
Jeebles.
Yeah, just restart. You already lost.
Might as well at this point. Oh, Jesus.
I mean,
so,
you're doing good damage, but you are getting
so
fucked.
far away.
At least they don't have a fucking shield.
Oof. That is a big ol' damage. Jeez. It's sending so much damage everywhere. Ooh, we got
Wait,
long
do they
sleeves
have
for
a shield?
somebody. What?
Sorry, are you saying this used to have a shield?
Jeez, it's so fast.
Yeah, Serrano said this fight had to be nerfed because it was too powerful.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Which I'm
Can
not.
you can you fight it in the unnerfed state?
I'm asking if it had the shield you had to break before doing damage previously.
It'd be cool if they had like a hardcore mode or something that would take you back to the original design if it was that difficult. Little Sailor Moon princess skirt there. Jeebles, I really I need to hit it harder a lot faster.
Because you said they nerfed it, Tyrannus. I don't need to explain myself. Come on, Blaine.
I got
First try.
this.
Get it. Get it.
Did I get it? Is that it? Yeah.
You did it.
Woo! Make sure to post this cultured video in the Discord. On it.
And
Oh no, it's reactivating. Oh, I don't have control. Oh, there I go. Dang it!
I guess you have to. It has the extra 1 health like you, I guess.
Here I was busy trying to share some content.
Yeah.
All right, restart. I don't know why. It's weird. When I clicked back in, it would let me shoot, but it didn't let me move. So I thought maybe I wasn't allowed to move. There's the Good Smile team. Yes. The Ibis series are not normal. Oh, shut up. I don't want to talk. I don't want to listen to you.
Stupid fucking ad.
I need to... Wait, I can just pause this. I forgot. This is a pausable game.
It's not possible if you want to win.
Where did... Oh, there it is. Oh, ouchie. Get it. Oh. Health kit. Boom.
Cool, you're not no hit this time.
96 has a metal bikini. Some of the boat race models are gorgeous. I only ever see the boat race stadium. What is it called? Well, should I have waited on that hit? Probably.
Oh, they're full health.
That's a lot of health. That's why this had to get nerfed.
Yep. Serrano says you're being unviable right now.
Don't know about skilling. It was not remotely viable to use Fat Tank on this boss. I'd like to go to one of the boat races sometime. I'll try to gun tank it out one more time, and then we'll look at different costumes. Also, with the short range cannons, probably aren't helping me. Ow, I need to learn to dodge that one. It's taking damage. Yeah, no shit, it's taking damage. I'm putting a lot into it. But I need to put more. That's the problem. Cool.
Okay,
Minigun
good.
should be
You have
enough to get you through.
a- Yeah, you have a very good amount of health right now.
Watch Oregon versus Colorado if you want to see a boat race this Sunday. More like refrigerator race, am I right? Oof. That's a lot of damage. It just unloaded on me.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee you all the damage is the explosives. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, let's try just a quick swap to the to a minigun and like a minigun and a laser sword. Let's do that and then use laser lance. And then we'll go from there. Restart from the checkpoint.
Let's go. Oh yeah, let's put in some work.
Ouch. Oof. I need to hold that down longer so I can get a little more charge on it, I guess. Dang it. Dang it. I wasn't gonna keep doing that. Sword attacks are why I called this Malekith, because it does triple slash. Oh, that makes sense. Little dark blade. I don't know if that sword was really working on me, but there we go. Oh, come on. I need to focus more on just these explosives from a distance. There we go. Now the lance worked. I didn't get any value out of the lance that run. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do those charge lance attacks a little better.
All right, I'm a dip.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll see ya.
I'm just gonna be trying to finish this one and then we'll see.
Yeah, I'll be
Have
in
a
the
good one.
politics Discord.
No. You should be able to charge the lance while firing other weapons. That makes sense. I'm gonna try though doing just more explosives. Let's see what we can do. Got flamethrower. Ooh, flamethrower. Let's try that. I haven't tried this yet. I don't think this does very good damage, but this could be kind of fun. Oh, I didn't connect it, did I? Oh, I put it on the wrong one. Dang it. Lame. I don't want to fight like this. Blow me up. Blow me up. Blow me up. Missiles with good guidance are effective. Okay, I don't know if I have guided missiles. Or you're just talking about missiles with a better dealie. I'm gonna do double songbird. And then this guy and grenade launcher could be good. Let's just do double thing, double center. They have awful boss standards with their status buildup, makes it easier to stun people. Oh, interesting. Dang. One repair kit remaining. Got it. Dang it. This is way worse than that other battle. I think I get better. I just need to get the combo down. You sound like a perverted lawn inflatable. Do I? Is reactivating. Dang, that was a lot of damage. Ugh, so sad. Beat this fight with Zimmerman's and melee and missile boat builds. Yeah, it may be time to abandon the old gun tank. I wonder if I can just, can I just reload into... Oh, I can. Into heavy arms. Oh, I've sold parts. Oh no. Can I buy those parts back? Alright, no, let's just do assembly real quick. What are my next best weight load? Can I do smaller this? Wait. 12. Overburdened still on everybody. What about smaller generator? Better weight. Now I've got an EN shortfall, but I can at least wear legs. Okay. Okay, so it's either EN shortfall or overburden. Got it. Do I have a lighter weight head, the lightest weight body. Oh, I can do lighter arms. Okay. These. Because the core sucks ass. That's why? But now I can do a better core. Okay. The Melander is like that's the opening core, isn't it? Or no, this one was. Do the Melander. I can do this one, I guess. It's better. Okay, this one's better on weight, but not on AP. Arms would be overburdened if I did that one. I don't think I can do any other leg that isn't just the tank treads. Oh, I can do a better one. Okay, cool. That'll help. But did we do... This one looks blue across the board, but that one's got EN shortfall. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. I got red lights. We're gonna try it with some red lights. Oh man, I feel different. Oh, Jeebles, that attack still hits like a truck. I feel like I'm dodging their like sword slashes, but I'm not actually, you know? Yeah, no, this is so much different than the way I was playing previously. You gotta dodge way more. Get them on the overload, hit them with the back-to-backs. Overheat a little bit. Run out of health. It's so weird. Do I have iframes on the dodge? I actually don't know. I've been treating it like I don't, but maybe I do have iframes that I need to figure out. Anyway, I'm going to call it there for tonight. We will come back to it, go through that, figure it all out, and beat that guy. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy what many people call hump day, and I will catch you all tomorrow for our Thursday show in which we do something. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will catch you then, everybody. Kampai.